start talking about what we were supposed to remember that we were doing last week. We weren't on here, so you didn't miss anything. So what were you doing before that? Oh, we had gone to the North Pole, thinking, hey, let's loot the High Elf city, but they had left in place this terrible guardian guy.
They were too tough.
And it was just too hard.
And we were going to go at it again.
It's a 36.
I think somebody else said they were going to level up and then go after the dream.
I don't ever.
Oh, the dream level up?
The dream holder.
Did I level up?
Oh, yeah, that guy bent us.
He bent some of you over.
Didn't someone die?
I bent over for him.
Yeah, we did have
died. No one died.
No one died.
Yeah, in fact, it was all non-lethal, actually.
Really?
Someone did die. They should have died.
Somebody should.
Oh, yeah.
But it was non-lethal, so they didn't.
Right. But that's fair. The only way to be, like, messed up is if you got everything but your brainstem disintegrated. Yeah, because you'd still be alive, but you wouldn't have a body anymore. It was disintegration.
Is that why?
I just killed you.
Yeah. You got the little death.
Yeah.
I skipped right over that part and said you're going to be sleeping for the next 8 hours.
Felt good.
But it felt good.
You get off a little bit?
That's the one thing we want in real life.
Are you catching on yet? He knew what I was talking about. It happened to him. So you don't know the little bit? So let me eat more.
What's this from?
It's just a French thing. Le petit mort is the little bit. Because you have sex and you fall asleep. Never mind. You guys didn't get that one either.
Oh man.
I've looked that up on Google before in the past.
I believe that.
French people are weird. Just that. Nobody's really excited about going back and fighting the Dream Holder. Except for Matt.
Lander?
No.
I don't know if Lander would be excited, but Matt is. And you had to be drug out by the only elf in the party.
They're not here right now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and since they're not here, it'd probably be a bad idea to try that again. There'd be no rescue attempt.
Okay, we are short an elf, which is a key component.
But you do get a message from Poindexter, and he actually has it sent to each of you individually. Yes, completely rested. Completely. Owlman.
Owlman?
His name is
Diego.
Diego. Diego. There you go.
What did I do?
You suggested that you do some Arctic hunting. If you wanted to mess with some Arctic hunting animals. But there really aren't a lot of challenging Arctic hunting animals to do.
There could be a giant group of
You could just do most of them.
Raging penguins?
frost giants with mammoths.
Ooh, frost giants.
So we could do that. Or Poindexter is saying that there's a huge contract for you guys specifically, specifically requested that the Wizards of the Coast want you to check out the domain of Nyarlathotep.
Where's that at?
It's where you used to be, and it's growing.
Where we used to be at.
Thranduil, the center of the earth. Okay. So from the center of the earth, it popped up through the ground in Thranduil. It looked like ash coming out of the ground, like a volcano, right? Except that it formed like a bubble. But when you look at the bubble, it looks like ash is billowing out of this bubble, or billowing out inside the bubble, and the bubble is growing.
Do we know the rate goal for that?
No.
What's our goal?
To find out things like what's the rate of the bubble growing.
The coefficient of expansion?
Yeah. And
we need to figure out whether it's a constant growth of circumference, diameter, volume,
Right.
Which one of those is it? Because,
Exactly.
Do we know how big it is currently?
No.
You don't
Well, you-
want to count that? They don't
That's
exist.
you are supposed to do.
Seems like knowledge we should
So this
have
is for
already,
science.
somewhat.
Well, it's only been like a day and a half, right?
Do we know
Very.
Barry Allen?
No. Since that whole boycott thing. And he says,
Hello, Wally West.
you should meet the representative in, you know, it's been a while.
Once been a while.
Hold on.
Who are you looking for?
In the place where we're
In a place where you're supposed to be.
What does it look like?
And you should go there because it is the,
Riverhead?
nope, it is the capital of the Goblin Church. And at the Goblin Church, they have the documents of the Forever Pope Nail Split. And they will give you all the information that is known about the domain of Nyarlathotep. And the Wizards of the Coast have already arranged for you to peruse the document.
Who's the Wizards of the Coast? What coast do they live on?
West Coast.
They're an evil group concerned about money.
Do they do juice cleanses? Do they do juice cleanses?
I don't really know about that.
Oh, juice enemas?
Juice cleansing. So you guys are currently at the North Pole. That's what I have here. You see the message from Riverhead. That's here. They want you to go to the Black Tower in Harland.
Harlem?
That is the last resting place. I'm sorry. Depending on who you talk to, that is where the Forever Pope lives. In stasis, waiting for him to take over the church. Yeah. And they have the documents about the last time this domain of Nyarlathotep was active.
Is this the horse heresy?
Back then. And they had to go in there and fight off Nyarlathotep so that Warhol could capture Nyarlathotep in the Kofete. No. Warhol, the gold dragon.
Who bitched out? He went on the bad side, right? He switched sides, didn't he?
No, he just bitched out.
Bitched out. Okay.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell if he switched sides or not.
No, he didn't switch sides.
We like some pink.
Did he jump planes though?
No, he actually got in a spelljammer and flew to the moon.
He might as well jump planes.
Yes.
Okay. He couldn't go all the way.
No. Yeah, and so Thranduil was evacuated, and you guys got out of there by switching planes.
Extra steps.
Yeah, and because you were trapped underground, right? Mm-hmm. And that bubble has been growing behind you as you retreated since you left. So it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Until now, rather than just being, chasing you through the tunnels, it's actually taking up a large portion of the map here. Like,
Can you see it on the surface?
Let's say 200 miles across.
Can you see it on the surface?
Yes. Yes.
This is the bubble. That's full of ash.
But it's also
The ash bubble.
It's also centered on the bottom of the side of the roof.
No, it seems to be centered now on the surface, directly above the.
We could figure out the diameter just by looking at the center, at the top.
Right. So if you ran around, not having satellite photos, no, it's hard to determine exactly how big it is. But the current estimate is 200 miles.
By the curvature of what we can see.
Yeah. Once it gets pretty big, though, it's hard to even see curvature, right? Unless you're like really far away.
Is this not spherical?
Yes. Never mattered before, didn't it?
I mean, I guess I should have figured that based on the center of the Earth being spherical. As curves. I could just do it.
I think it's a.
Anybody want to save the world?
Are you asking us what should we do this? Do we know the risks involved?
No. In fact, that's the plan. Is you're going to go out there and determine what the
And
situation
what's the payment?
is. There you go. That's another thing. Yeah, Poindexter says you'll have to negotiate payment with the Wizards of the Coast representative at the Black Tower.
Right to the boat, or is it just like an adjacency thing where they're
Yes.
buddies?
No, that's their religion.
That is their
Right. Although, some people take it more seriously than others. The people in Westphalis, where the Wizards of the Coast actually live, are really more interested in banking and money. But the people in the Dark Tower are seriously into their religion.
And these are all goblins?
Yeah, and bugbears.
Bugbears.
Goblinoids. Hobgoblins, bugbears, goblins.
Are they new age or old age? Hobgoblins.
I don't know. The hobgoblins are into the whole discipline and military thing. Right. Whereas most of the bugbears are just generally lazy and they get by based on their size.
Okay.
Although the ones in Dark Tower tend to be the most religious of the group. And the goblins in Westphalis are the banking people. They're green gods.
The god of green.
They took that over from Lorenzo. Lorenzo the bank.
Is that the old solar dragon?
Yeah. They've been running it ever since.
All right, let's get there and fight it.
Let's go see our god emperor.
See, this is what I'm talking about. He says, I wish there was more role playing in our game. And he says, let's get there and fight it.
Oh, we know the story. Is there more?
Oh, we're gonna see the god emperor.
Yeah, you gotta go see the god emperor.
Let's see his wolf throne.
All right, how you getting there?
Um,
The circle trans is down.
down, like underground? I assumed that already.
Not functioning.
There's a union strike or what?
Yeah.
They're not allowed to do that though.
All of the
So.
Who told them they could unionize? I think we gotta break the union.
Yeah, let's break the
team.
We're gonna become union
He said-
busters now.
See, now all of the circle trams were ran by the Blue Dragons, who were partners with the mountain goblins, not the coastal goblins. Right. And since Tiamat returned, right, she's called all the Blue Dragons to work for her, and so they're not running the circle trans for the goblins anymore. Yes, if you knew the spell, what do you call that? Teleport circle. Teleportation circle. That's all they were doing. Was casting teleportation circle all day.
It's not like a wizard.
For money.
Just 5 minutes.
What if we just roll a wizard for 5 minutes?
If I have a spell.
Well, how far away are we? Riding days, how far away are we?
You couldn't ride there because there's an ocean between you and.
We do not have
Right, you're
you
currently
And we
on
don't
the
have-
north.
Can't drive to Hawaii?
either-
Is that what you're telling me?
Again.
Teleportation back up or a boat.
My parents drove it up here from the house. Richard, come out.
I'm going on the
Or-
Richard, come here.
Pitching come out.
Camaro.
I have the plane, what's it called? Plane shift, did that work? Well, I thought it was something else, Jeff. I thought it was something else.
That's how you guys the North Pole.
Do you have fifth level spells?
Is that Ferris Wheeler?
5th level, yes.
No, it's Dead Milk Man selling Richard Camaro from the.
Which one are you referring
Also
to?
did Punk Rock Girl.
Wish you had teleport circle.
Teleport circle.
It's on your spell list.
That doesn't mean it has it though.
I know.
I have a spell that I did not pick because I didn't see anything I wanted. But I do have a slot open.
Perhaps you should study up on this teleportation circle here at the North Pole and figure out how it
Very
works.
convenient.
Just add that in.
Just dotting it right there. Oh, there it is.
Can you do that?
Depends on how powerful he is.
Yeah, if he has an unused spell slot.
Is he a strong sorcerer?
But will the plane shift will get us there as well?
The plane shift will get you there as well.
So then I don't need the other, right?
Yes.
Oh, plane.
So how many plane shifts do you have in a day versus how many fifth level spell slots could you do in a day?
A plane shift is through the staff of the Magi.
Which means that's cutting into your fireballs of the day.
I don't know,
Right?
we need to know that.
Whereas teleportation spells just.
But I've healed up to 50, and it takes 7 of the 50.
Yeah.
So it's not.
It takes 7 to leave the plane and 7 to return to the plane. And then you need a day of rest before you can go and do some fighting.
Yeah, true.
How many does it take to do one of them big old fireballs? Also 7.
7.
Yeah.
I was early 7.
Yeah. So it's costing me 2 fireballs.
And what was the date today?
What was the day last time I told you?
I have October 2nd.
This is October 13th.
October 13th?
Yep.
I thought it was February 24th.
Nope.
So it's almost Halloween.
Almost.
Can you smell the falling air? Of the leaves falling off the trees?
No.
No.
You're at the North Pole and everything's cold and frozen and dark.
It's a quick shot. Is there a con to the east of us?
Yes. That is where you were fighting the dragon men in the apartheid city.
There's also one on the other side completely.
Yes. Never gone
There's 6 continents total.
Right.
Pencil?
D6.
there. Yeah.
What number are we on right now?
1.
You have
You have
one?
to remember that.
Yeah.
Do we work on normally on 3?
No.
3 is our
Oh,
normal.
no, I'm sorry. 3 is where you are now.
3 is where we are now.
So 1 is where you've been for your whole lives except for the time you went to 3, which is where you are now, and the time you went to 2, which is where you fought the Dragon Man, and the time you went to 5, which is where you fought the bullets, underground, and the bunnies.
Dragon Man.
No, the bullets.
Yeah, the bullets.
Oh, yes.
And you had the bunnies on the stakes.
Yep.
And then the mechs were on 4, but nobody's ever been to 6. I don't know why. Nobody ever wants to go. So I'm assuming someday somebody's going to no, the backside.
Well, it's the dark side. That's why.
Yeah. Well, technically the north is the dark side. Because while the planet is tilted slightly, it maintains its tilt in relation to the sun as it goes around, which means there are no seasons, and the North Pole is always dark, and the South Pole is always light. Which is why it was so hot there, if you remember. It's really hot. You went outside, there was nothing but sand. Does anybody remember any of this stuff?
I know.
But only if we had more role playing, that's what I heard.
That's sarcasm. That's sarcasm.
Right. So, are you going to take the teleportation circle spell?
Reading it now, is it really, really worth it?
It is
Yes.
right now.
I have the ability to switch out spells between the levels.
At each level, yeah. So you can always switch out the entire. Although with
The only thing I'm using is Cone of Cold.
the circle trends being down now, and probably permanent as far as our campaign.
Permanent?
Until somebody defeats Tiamat and makes friends with the Blue Dragon.
Okay, I'll learn.
Union busting.
I'll learn teleportation circle. This.
They are now.
There's no fourth.
I feel like they were already unionized and came back up union.
No.
Stole the union.
That's what I would say.
Stole the Union. Stole control
Oh,
of
I
the
mean,
Union.
it's a
The
permanent
entire
teleportation
union
circle.
picked up and went
You
to
can
work
create a
for someone
permanent
else.
solution. You can go to a permanent solution.
They heard the benefits were better over with Tiamat, so the whole union decided we're going to work for Tiamat instead.
Exactly.
Oh, I didn't know that. Major temples, guilds, and other important places always have a permanent teleportation spot.
Yeah, and on your continent here, basically every city has had one, right? And you would just pay someone else to pop you through it.
It's free now.
It's
Okay.
free,
Now
yeah.
it'll be free.
Now you got to pay Grant.
You pay him.
Oh,
You can go by yourself.
When I learn this, I get to learn the sigil sequences for 2 destinations.
Sigil.
Sigil. Determined by the GM. Oh, you can learn additional ones later. All right, well, I'll do that. I'll learn that, I guess.
You're gonna learn that, and you're gonna know the North Pole one because that's where you are.
Okay.
You're studying it, and then you ask a few questions about people who have been to the Dark Tower.
We've been near that area.
Yeah, is there anything else, any other big city near the Dark Tower that
We've been to, we haven't been to Narville.
we would want to go to ever again?
We've been to Core.
Is Core a pretty big city?
I don't think you've been to Core. I think you went straight to North Core. No, Core is not a big city. I think.
Was it the hole? Hidey hole we went to? I know we went to somewhere down here to get over to Lizards. Is it Farlong or Forlong?
I think so. Forward. Or Nargo. Where's Nargo?
Right here. We went.
No, you're right.
Where's the biggest, a really big city near the Dark Tower?
The Dark Tower.
No, but right across the river from the Dark Tower is another city.
What's it called?
Okay, what's that?
I don't see the Dark Tower. Oh, Black Tower. Harlong.
Oh, Black Tower. Harland. And I think that's where you actually went to fight the dragon in, with Harland.
That's a pretty big city. And
Yeah.
so should I just pick that and we just travel from Harlem?
It does.
To Black City?
You see, it's only going to get to know 2 for starters. So if you go to Harlan and travel to the Black Tower, then he would know 3.
No, let's do that.
Or you could go to any city on the continent and then travel
from
overland.
I'm just trying to pick a big city near the Black Tower.
Okay, that's Harlan.
It's friendly to us.
How many days away is that?
8 days.
From the Black Tower?
Yeah.
A day.
It's a half a square.
Yeah. So it's,
All right, so I'll pick Harland as my second.
Okay.
What was your first?
North Pole.
Pole I have to pick. But you're saying when I keep going to new places, I can
Yeah, if you study it for a minute, then you know that one too.
Why would you choose the North Pole? You can study for a minute.
Because he's standing there looking at it. I also think he said the DM chooses.
determine by the DM.
Yeah.
His greatness.
I
It
didn't
said
know
his
that.
greatness.
Did it say?
So the North Pole and Harland. So you're going to go to Harland. So as you start casting the spell, casting time is a minute. Right. Well, a whole bunch of people run up and go, "What, are you going to operate the circle?
No.
Where are you going?
No.
Are you gonna, can we come with you?
No.
Can
How
you
much
get us
money
back
do
to
you
the
have?
continent?"
20 gold pieces.
How much money do you have?
8 gold pieces each for my whole family.
No, it's not worth my time.
Because
Why are you trying to escape? Why are you
it's
leaving?
cold and dark here.
But there's Santa's here, there's elves.
The elves all left. We told you the elves all left.
I'll bring some people. Do I have a limit on the? I mean, I can bring. We have.
Actually, it's as many people as can run through the circle
In like a.
in one
minute
round.
time?
6 seconds.
In 1
6 seconds.
Yeah.
We're all standing there.
It's in a round.
What
so
if they get halfway through?
You just have to be within
Then
what,
they
30 feet normally, right?
Yeah,
Is it,
but it starts at the beginning of his turn,
right.
and then until the beginning of his next turn, it's a portal. That people can,
You can come with us with a
Is it
6 second
circle on the
window.
ground, or is it a circle in the air?
It's a circle. It's a pillar. It's a cylinder.
Okay.
It's a cylinder.
10 feet circle, straight up like that.
Oh, and they like.
Oh, it would be super easy to get everybody out.
Yeah, you can go from every side.
Yeah. Everybody just runs into it.
Keep your money. Just speak highly of the BloodThirsters, and I'll let everyone go through.
So you're just guys going to stand right next to it and just let people run in behind you.
Let us go first,
Yeah.
and then.
So everybody get in a circle. Don't let the other goblins crowd through.
For
How
me,
many are there?
for me,
There are hundreds of people trapped.
There are hundreds of people.
Mostly children.
Children?
Yeah, well, the
Mostly
goblins have been using that time dilation as like a breeding.
You know what we really need to
Breeding
do
camp?
is how tall does the portal go?
Only 10 feet.
I've been watching
Oh,
the show.
It's a 10-foot diameter, so it's this, 10 feet tall.
so So you could fit like
Hell,
scaffolds, so they could like have like different rows.
Right.
Different heights,
That's what I was
different heights,
picturing.
just jump
Well,
up.
and I think really you would only be able to put, because you probably have a 10-foot ceiling, so people would have to like hop in.
What if you build a big swing, right? And all the people are standing on it, right? And it just swings, and as they're in the portal, they jump off.
Wait a minute, I have a question.
No, they wouldn't have to jump off. Just have it swing
Swing
through.
through, yeah.
You can't swing through. It's going to come out.
What if,
There's a thing
But
on the other
they
side
don't
of the
have
It's
to.
too big. It's too big.
after we go
If you
through,
drop the chains, it would slide through, but that's some serious
There's
time.
just one longbow.
And then everybody would be on the ground.
I have a question. Once we go through though, are we gonna be bombarded with people just slamming into it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I don't wanna die from that.
Let's go last.
We go last, so there might be two people.
But then we can jump around.
He's just going through again. He's got a bunch of spells left.
And I'm watching the show, The Last of Us.
Yeah.
Are any of these people were bringing infected? Because I don't want to infect them.
Right, nobody's infected. There's no diseases.
Not yet, probably.
Are you going with pigs or dismissing pigs?
I think I'm making faster. I'm gonna keep mine.
Yeah. Take your pig
If
and
my
ride
pig
through
go
the circle.
I'll bring my pig. It doesn't
Okay,
hurt 'em.
everybody ride into the circle.
All right, into the circle.
Alright.
Technically, it reduces the amount of people that can go. Well, yours.
Oh, your pig counts as one of the 10?
No, but it fills up spots on the ground. It's taking up too much room, so people aren't close enough.
Just get off your pigs.
The guy who's 65 feet away, right, because he's standing behind your
6
pig,
seconds is a lot.
is going to run like crazy and not going to make it.
Though?
And then if there's a guy on the other side 65 feet away, they're going to run towards that portal, and then they're going to smash into each other when it goes out.
But if we're on our pigs, we can be further back. We can let more people through because they'll go, and then it's our turn, and we'll go from further away.
So you're going to control the space, create a
Just a
30,
question.
60 feet worth of goblins, and then sit just outside the
Are
circle.
there-
on the pig.
How many people want to come through? 100, 500 goblins? How many?
No, there's like 2,000 people.
That want to get through in 6 seconds.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna happen.
That's not going to happen.
No, so
But
Because
I say go first because the goblins are gonna crowd you
I
out.
wanna go
Right.
first.
Minus 44 minus 4. You can only get 140 people. Goblin
Second.
speed.
it should be,
In
well,
one
how
round.
fast are they?
They had 30 plus dash 60.
30 plus dash 60 feet, so that's 12 squares
Right.
in every direction.
Closers in every direction.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can get way more than that.
Yeah, that's a lot.
also,
And well,
control-
but they have the end here as
Ramps.
well, so it's actually only 11 from the portal.
Right.
So it's a 24 by 24 square.
Right. 24 by 24, so minus the 4 squares for the
Minus the
portal
4
itself.
squares of the portal itself. Unless we put the people there. I don't know how.
And they could be
How
carrying their
far
kids
away?
too.
How far away can you be?
Can we squeeze these people?
Can we squeeze them? They'll be able to run as fast if
They're
they're
children
close.
though.
Are they throwing,
They're small.
are they throwing their kids on our pigs?
Give me some.
Cannonballs?
Catapult, yeah,
Goblin
cannonballs.
cannonballs? Whenever somebody talks about goblins,
What's the
Catapult.
range
On the capital?
on it? No, on
Teleportation
What's the
circle.
range on your
on the
teleportation?
spell.
I don't think there's a reach, does it?
I think this is a 10-foot area, right? Like, you mean how far he has to be to
Right.
I mean, if they're going to get all this trouble to save goblins, I'm going to have to like give some
It
experience
lasts
for
for
saving the goblins.
10-foot diameter, circle on the ground.
Yeah, but what's the range at which you can
Like, is
have?
it right in front of you?
It doesn't mention range.
Or
Sure, it also has range.
as far away as
Up in the little blurb at the top.
Is it a touch? 30 feet?
Casting time,
Okay.
range,
I gotta go to different screen.
10 feet.
material components.
10 feet.
Is it 10 feet?
So you can let us know at what 10-foot place you're going to cast this,
I think he's
so
still
that we can,
What's that?
Do you know why?
Importantly, you don't get trampled on the other side because it puts you within 5 feet of the destination circle or the nearest unoccupied space.
Right. So
So,
you just have to run in and you're good.
right.
Can you use it?
It'll put you,
You'll be
if you occupy like 100-mile radius of a teleportation circle, and then it just you teleport in and go 100 miles
No,
away or
qualifies
something.
as occupied. Like if you have a
That's
small
true
enough
because
space-
I would want, so like, you could argue if it's flooded or something, it's occupied. But what if I want to teleport to a circle that's underwater?
Yeah, or in an atmosphere.
Right.
What's the difference?
It's true.
Like, I feel like the safest, the most teleportation circle that can't be messed with most of one that is occupied for hundreds of miles around it, but they've calculated you'll be shot out here if you teleport to it, because it's an unoccupied space.
Yeah, read this. It doesn't ever say anything
So no
about
one can
touch
actually
or
get
anything.
to the.
It's
And then we can
10
actually see the circle to copy it and come back.
Yes.
It's weird. It doesn't say like touch or.
Ranged 10, ranged 10
What is
feet.
it? 10
But I thought that was the.
Oh, you're right, it is area 10 feet.
I thought that was
Range,
yeah.
Well, but it's 10 feet, that's just kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So basically you can cast it right from it. Oh no, you draw a 10-foot circle. You can draw.
I draw.
So you have to
So
be.
you're the one in the circle.
So I do this.
Oh, you're
As,
in the circle.
as you cast it, you're drawing it.
Can people be in the circle as well with him?
Sure.
So when I close it, they're already in there.
If it ever goes wrong, that person dies first.
So there's 576 spaces.
And can we?
If we're on our pigs, we can go more than 60 feet, so we don't have to be included in
Also,
that.
the
Grant
Grant children
does.
are those small creatures? Can you put more of them
Can we
together?
put more than one?
One can carry three.
Well, they're all
children.
small creatures.
Well, a child has to be
So you're
smaller.
saying the children would be
Are
tiny.
they tiny creatures?
Yeah.
How many children can you fit in? How many tiny creatures can you fit in one space?
The goblins grow very quickly, so.
Yes, but these are still children.
No, they've been growing up.
You can fit at least 4 kids in a
I've
bag.
been growing up for like 5 minutes.
Well, that's
since we've been
not
talking
good.
about it.
Don't forget about the time dilation. You actually have to be outside the time dilation in order to teleport, so. Otherwise you explode.
All right, countdown for teleportation circle. Get around.
This
We can
this
take
place
about a
has
quarter of
doesn't
them.
this place have a permanent teleportation circle?
Yes.
The ones that make it have to figure out.
He's
how to
not
rest
drawing
the
it.
rest.
He's just going to pass it on.
Give them some.
Yes, basically he has to draw the destination teleportation circle on top of the current teleportation circle.
Bring enough gold with you if you're making it through that you can afford to hire a wizard on the other side to bring
get the rest of your
everybody
family
through.
We'll be sending people along to collect our tidings.
Just speak highly of the
We
bloodthirsters.
require
No,
$15 a pop,
no. They said
5
they're
for
only
children.
5
If
for
they're shorter than 2 feet, 3.
To ride this ride,
They're
you must be this
tiny
tall.
Babies get free passage. Only one though, you can't
Um,
do 2.
They were all planning to pay gold.
tickets. Like
2,000 people
tickets.
times how much gold?
They can fit on your lap. They don't need a ticket.
Okay, pay me. But I can't get 2,000 people.
Just open your bag.
575 spaces.
I get 575 through.
How many spells
Yes,
do you have?
assuming that they all take up a space.
How many spells can you cast?
2.
To be fair, outside
Then
of
you could
combat,
create some more.
taking up a whole
No.
space
Oh.
doesn't really make
I don't want to do more than one.
It's gonna be. We're gonna be spending a day.
But since you'll be doing like,
Since we're going to be doing things.
we're gonna be
You're
running.
saying rest again?
Yeah, you can't run in. You could crowd into a room and stand still, but you can't run.
By the way,
Well, the people standing right in the center already go on the circle.
how big of a room do we know for teleporting into?
It doesn't matter. We're
no,
going
no.
to be, you
It
go
doesn't
into
matter,
an
but it's gonna be
unoccupied
interesting.
space.
What happens?
Have you been to the Harlan Circle before? Have you?
I don't.
I don't know.
But all the circles you've been to, I think. But all the circles you've been to, though, they're relatively large areas. Yeah. Especially like the ones in the Underdark, right, where it had like waiting areas. And stuff like that.
Sandwich vendors.
But the one in Riverhead's probably about 60 feet by 60 feet. But it doesn't matter. I mean, you might end up on the outside of the building if you have too many people.
All right, so I'll charge them $8 or $8 gold is free.
Okay.
And how much of this money do I get? I mean, that's 16,000 gold. I feel like, as I put in the math,
16,000.
8 times 550?
I thought we were gonna do all 4 runs.
Well, he's going to do 4 runs.
Why would we do 4 runs? We're gonna rest anyways.
Yeah, can't do 4 times. by creating more spell slots with your sorcerer.
We're building followers for our future army. by the
Yes.
way.
For future religious
Let's
followers.
let's have them get tattoos of bloodthirsters on there.
What do bloodthirsters look like?
Us.
I don't think they look like us.
Some are short, some are tall, some have wings.
Not of a sigil.
So are you going to do all four? Or
Yeah, I'll do everyone.
Okay, you're going to get everybody through. And it turns out they're actually a little short. They didn't count on all these kids, so they're actually just paying you a percentage. It's about half. And one of the nuns there. Are you familiar? Remember the nuns?
Yep.
Are they goblin nuns?
The bugbears.
Oh.
They're the ones who pass the hut.
Right.
The fucking hut.
Yeah. They say, yeah, we usually just give them a discount for being so prolific, but we can get half the money.
Okay, that's fine.
A discount. We're not the blue.
So that's
Dragon
8,000 gold pieces.
We're not associated with the blue dragons. We don't
No.
have pre-established deals.
Right. So you want to tell the children they have to stay behind?
Yes.
This is our future army that we can
8 gold a
recruit.
pop.
This is our future army.
This is our future army.
When we need to recruit people, we come back and we say, you know what we did for you?
We got you here.
Everybody sign this list. You owe us a favor.
You said $8,000.
Yeah, $8,000.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
that's
register
a
all of
fortune.
them as they come out of the portal.
Oh, 8,000 times 4.
So what if we're
I'll come
looking
back
like
and go
something?
again.
No, 8,000 to
Oh,
4
Lucky
castings.
them, I guess. I don't know.
So Grant makes quick 8,000 gold, and now you guys are in Harlan with a bunch of refugees.
all right, now we got to feed them. It takes 8,000 to feed them.
No, you let them heal up.
That's
Let
all.
him go. Let him go. Don't hold
Harlan
on.
knows
Don't
a
hold
human
on.
Not
city.
our problem anymore.
Harlan knows a human city, so all of the goblins immediately leave Harlan, or most of the goblins immediately leave Harlan, and head towards the Black Tower. That's the church of Randall.
Oh, but we have allies now in the Black Tower.
The allies, they're children.
Or did they just use us?
About half of them.
I think more than half are children.
How
large
more than
percentage.
half?
Because each goblin woman has like 4 kids.
2 to 4.
Figure out eggs.
No, not birds. Every spring. Actually, but their mating season is early spring, so it's like early
season?
summer. Yeah, early summer by the time they actually give birth.
So what season is it right now?
Now it's October, but they've gotten time dilation, spitting out kids.
Oh.
That's how you build an army. Okay.
They're not living longer though, right?
Yep.
In the time dilation,
They're
the
losing
same
time.
amount of people would have been dying.
Yeah.
They're losing time.
So wait, you just send the mothers into the time dilation, give birth, and come back.
Right.
Bring the babies back.
Right. And if you spend enough time in the time dilation, you have like 4 seasons of birth. Right. So
Send the babies out of
the population this group is somewhere between half and 2/3 children. Some of them are almost grown up though. It only takes 4 years for a goblin to mature. Okay.
Grown up at
That's
4.
why you're looking at all the people. Yeah, remember Tony always used to say, hey, I'm this many. Okay, so you head out of Harlan with everyone else, with the crowd. Everybody head towards Black Tower.
Yeah, everyone get all the supplies you need.
Let's go meet a god.
Yeah, exactly. So nobody has any business to do in Harlan?
Is there anybody
Not
that,
doing
no one from the
no.
bloodthirsters is there that we know?
They don't question us, but they just drop off 2,000 RPGs.
Nope.
That's a normal thing.
But they are keeping an eye on you, making sure you're all leaving town. They
They don't know who did it.
don't know who did it.
You know the pockets of thing on.
It is possible.
All they knew were
Bunch of goblins and 6
the
guys with
portals are
pigs.
down.
5
Portals
guys
are
with
down. And then suddenly it revs up.
pigs.
Goblins.
We might want to go into the portal business and not try adventuring anymore.
Porter, it's a million.
I can't do that though. So you can stay behind. I don't care.
Too much bookkeeping.
Too much bookkeeping.
Too much money.
Where's the fun in that? Okay, so you guys get to the Black Tower. Now, the Black Tower has always been like a pilgrimage thing. Right? So there's a tower, and it's not really that significant. It's only 4 stories tall, and it's black. It's only 4 stories tall, and there's no other buildings around, but there's lots and lots of tents, vendor tents, sleeping tents, hotel tents, restaurant tents.
Right.
Everything's nomadic except for the tower. Well, sleeping tent would just be like you bring your own camping gear and lay down on the ground. Right. Whereas a hotel tent would have like internal rooms with rugs and pillows, campfires, vented out through the roof. Very fancy, as opposed to just lay on the ground. Okay.
Is this similar to the White Tower?
Also, the hotels are brothels.
With the Aes Sedai?
I don't think so.
It's a different tower.
This is a completely different tower. The Black Tower.
This is where the male Aes Sedai hang out
It doesn't look like Orthanc.
No. I don't know what that is. Sorry.
Well, I picture like the movie Conan the Barbarian, outside Del Doom's headquarters, all the people gathered around.
Right.
Well, the Black Tower is Wheel of Time as well.
Yeah.
Which is because the White Tower, Wheel of Time, and the Black Tower.
Right. So I didn't name the tower. Somebody else did. Neil split them. So it's at the Black Tower. Vendors, businesses, people standing on the street selling, little tiny axes on a string. Right? Get your axe blessed by the Pope, by
Hey
the
guys,
Emperor.
do we want to buy these jewelry to signify more part of the church? Add to our disguise?
Drawings of
Are we on it? Are we in a
tower,
disguise?
pictures of the
I'm gonna look at one of
Eternal
them.
Pope. And in the
there's
more
a-
realistic pictures of the Eternal Pope, some of them are obviously stylized with all kinds of halos and angelic things and everything. But the more realistic pictures of the undying Pope, it's a dead guy sitting in a chair.
He's like necrotic.
Does he look like a skeleton?
Like mummified. No, it's like
dead, though?
mummified. But see, now you
you
don't want to
tell
start
sometimes?
any kind of religious problems here. Because he looks dead, and he doesn't do anything, which is also like being dead. But all of the worshippers swear that one day he will rise again and lead the goblins to even greater glory.
Psychic powers? As a lich?
No, they didn't mention the lich part. They just said he's just resting.
Someone will just bring them into it.
He's just sleeping.
Does he have psychic powers?
Does he have psychic powers?
Is he like a psychic of some sort?
No, it's just cleric.
So what kind of an axe is this that's on a string?
It's the little symbol of Megalobite. It's tiny. They're jewelry.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
Battle axes.
But what's it made out of?
There's all different kinds. There's wooden ones. There's copper ones. There's gold ones. Those are more expensive.
Silver.
There's a little metal pewter one.
Little pewter ones.
How big is it? Is it?
You can
Do they have
get
kind
like
of-
the half-inch ones. Those are super cheap. Or you can get like the big 3-inch one. If you really want to show off.
Do you have one of those? Can I
All
get,
different
can I get one of those?
You can totally get one of those.
All right, I'm gonna walk up to the vendor and grab one of those. 'Cause it feels like it's pretty weighty. Is it? What's it made of? Is it like an iron or pewter or
Do you want an
something like
iron?
that? Is there one that's made
Someone
of
else
iron?
would kill me.
They're basically a lot of iron ones because it's like it's a miniature little actual functional axe.
Right,
With
it's
that big of a handy. But then there's also soft metal pewter. Then there's silver, gold, copper.
I'll get the little iron one.
You want the little iron one?
Yeah.
All right.
Is it a battle axe and double-sided?
It's double-sided battle axe.
I'll grab that
One gold piece.
one. All right.
It is. They're always upcharge when it's a religious thing.
Can I get a little pendant of just like the dead emperor?
there's no dead emperor pendant. It's just the symbol, just the holy symbol, which is a tiny axe. All right. So she's bought something from one of the vendors. So now your whole group is swarmed by vendors who think you're going to buy more stuff.
This is like a taxi thing. You need a taxi, you're gonna storm my guys. Get a taxi.
Can we just walk through? I mean, how
And theirs
far
are better and they're cheaper.
Well, what are they
I'll
selling?
I get you the same thing for 9 silver pieces.
I'll bump one for 5.
5 silver pieces?
5 silver.
Right, that gives you 5 silver. But you notice the strings broken.
Sir,
Well,
I'm gonna need a new one
And just, you can just get it straight. You can get it straight.
Nope,
You can
not
get it straight.
happening. Give my money back.
No, he's not giving your money back. He disappears.
He escapes.
I'm gonna try and grab him.
I'm gonna try and do it.
Where's
Grab
the
it.
grab? What do I roll? Athletics?
Yeah.
Roll to see where he grabs him.
Right in the shoulder.
9.
I got 19. He totally slipped you.
I'll get you one day.
Oh, wait. I should have used athletics. I got 21. He totally slipped you.
Get him one day.
You got a 21?
No, I rolled a 19, but I was plus 2.
I rolled 5.
Do we see a rat on a stick? I mean,
Yeah, they have a rat on a stick here.
Oh, I don't know.
Is it lizard on a stick? Yeah, lizard on a stick is better.
Which
They're actually selling dinosaur meat here.
Oh, yeah, I wanna try
Yeah, they got the purple dinosaur.
Yeah.
They got the T-Rex dinosaur. They got.
I want to try T-Rex.
I want to try some purple. How
Okay.
much is it?
It's 4 silver pieces for a big home corner stick.
We killed Barney.
Ooh.
I'm gonna buy 2 skewers of T-Rex.
2 skewers of T-Rex, 8 silver pieces. I know it's fair prices.
Fair prices.
Is it some tourist?
Fair, yeah, you're sure.
F-A-I-R.
I want to barter for cheaper.
Okay.
No.
He didn't do it.
You really want to? With nothing to add to it, a 1.
Okay. No. He insists that he can sell this Tyrannosaurus meat. It's very popular. Anybody will buy this. Because I'm cutting my own throat at 4. Yeah.
It tastes kind of like
Does it
goblin.
taste good?
Tastes like goblin.
Okay. So what do you want to do in the city? The city of tents.
Everyone's good on their potions and everything,
It's a
right?
tent city.
You got your fire beads and all that stuff?
I got 6 potions of fire resistance. Yeah.
What about
So,
their
5.
before I forget?
What? I still have 6 force speeds because I went and got one from what's her name. What's her name brought one back for me, so I've still got 6.
I've just got
Still
poison
got.
and fire potions.
Oh, and I only have 2 potions of poison resistance. I don't know if I'll need those or not. But.
With the detail, with the explanation we've gotten so far, is there any way I would know what type of dangers would be encountered? With the limited details we have.
No, take this way here, because Nail Split has dealt with the domain of Narrowthotep and has it in his journal.
Who's that?
The Undying Pope.
God Emperor.
Yes. It's the Undying Pope, though. It's not the God Emperor.
Sounds a lot like the God Emperor.
They have an
Except he
emperor.
doesn't have the cool psychic powers or the Stardies.
Doesn't have those things.
So are we here to talk to the people to ask about
with the dead on him?
what
You will die.
we're going to fight?
We're going to meet with the representative from Watson and negotiate your price for this investigation.
He's not.
I said Watson. Wizards of the Coast. Meet with the representative from Wizards of the Coast and negotiate your price for the scouting mission. Get more details on the scouting mission. And then get more details from the church about the realm of Narrowthotep and what you're going to experience once you get there. And then you would have more information about it.
So do we see a pub tent?
God Emperor is
Yes,
alive.
lots of
I don't know if I want to go to
it.
a pub tent. Actually, I might go into a pub tent and listen around to what some of the guys are saying about the realm.
So,
Right, and everybody is really talking about the fact that the circle trans is down. And commerce is basically destroyed. People are trapped here in the Black Tower because they can't get back to their own cities without walking. They're worried that the locals are worried that more people are not making the pilgrimage because they can't take the circle trans to come into the Black Tower. So really the hubbub is about circle trans is down. That's what everybody's talking about.
Can we just say, if you just cast something?
If you just get to be a 9th level sorcerer, like they got time for that.
Why don't they just cast True Resurrection on the God Emperor?
Why would they do that? He's not dead.
But if they just kill him and resurrect him, he could actually be alive. He can
brilliant.
He could actually be alive instead of almost dead.
Why would they do that? He's not dead.
But he sounds dead.
He sounds.
Uh-oh. Roll for religious bigotry.
Blasphemy?
What do I have to do? Do you add your religion or do you add like?
I don't know. It depends. Are you trying to start a fight or you're not trying to start a fight?
Plus 10.
10 total?
What are you
So
trying
what's
to
the
do?
total?
I don't know.
You're insulting people. Are you trying to escalate or de-escalate the situation? Yeah. So a bunch of goblins get really mad at you, and they're all standing around with beers in their hand, and they're shouting. Common. Yeah. Telling you, you don't understand the Church of Maglerbut, and you are just a stupid gnome, and why don't you go back to your gnome lands? And yeah. And you're short.
Oh hey, that's the last straw right there. I'm gonna pick him up and I'm gonna pick him up. I'm gonna pick him up by the head. Hey, don't call him short. He's not even shorter than you. Do it.
And you notice that the bartenders and the barbacks just pick up all the kegs and the cash box, and they just take off after a back pop in the tent. Because we've seen this before, when people start throwing down in the tent, they just blow, they just bounce.
I got a 14 plus whatever.
Who's picking up?
I pick him up.
Oh, you pick him up and you're going to kick the guy.
Kick him in the face.
Okay, you're going to kick the guy.
I got a 14 plus. Were there disadvantage shot kick him?
No.
Plus.
You guys ever practiced this maneuver before?
Good mini blocks.
Every kid night.
This is basically drinking for us.
I'll say I see plus strength, so 18.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yeah. Kicked him right in his little goblin head.
Doing damage?
I don't know how much damage do you do when you kick somebody.
I assume it's
No, it's 1 plus strength.
Oh.
5.
All right, then he swings back at you.
Fight me, bitch.
Oh man. Oh, gosh. What did you?
Dang.
And now just a general brawl breaks out.
No, hey,
Are you
what
guys
is
going
this?
to kill people,
No.
or are you going to knock them out, or are you going to escape?
Escape.
I'm not gonna kill anyone.
You're just going to walk out.
These are future recruitees.
Are you going to start knocking people
No,
out?
listen, no. I'm gonna swipe him like this and escape.
That's the people you want to recruit.
And you're going to escape. So just roll.
wrong roll.
You can
Just roll
trust them.
an athletics 2 for you. You actually make an attack roll.
Who do these people worship?
17.
But
17.
The Pope,
so you take 3 points of damage in bruises and scrapes as you leave the building. Okay, you're good. Everybody just eventually you knock out enough people that they all just start backing away. What did you do? Did you run?
There's a line selection. Your choice.
Yeah, what would you like to do or not do?
Grumsh, right? That's your guy? Or somebody in the Grumsh pantheon? Yeah. Maglibet? That's the goblin one.
It's not a god though.
Maglibet?
Is that the god or the almost the dead?
No, Maglibet's the actual god.
Okay.
And the eternal pope is Nailsplit.
Who's dead?
Oh no.
That's how you started this fight in the first place.
I have a grappler. I should just
I need to talk to a priest.
picked up a whole handful of all of them. An armful of 2 armfuls of focus.
How many goblins can you grab?
Yeah.
Either acrobatics or athletics to get out of the crowd. And do athletics or acrobatics to get out of the crowd.
No, too bad.
Assuming you were running.
Acrobatics.
Were you running from the fight or are you staying to fight?
I got a 4.
I'm running.
Okay. Athletics or acrobatics, whichever you prefer.
You
got a 4?
Acrobatics.
You actually get tripped, and then a bunch of goblins kick you in the back of the head, and you take 16 points damage.
I have a +3 athletics.
24.
You're good. You make it out.
20.
You probably flew up there 10 flat.
Natural 20. I'm gonna suck it soul.
You just like
No.
you start like a what do you call it? Flame.
Incantation?
No, not yeah. But just like a no, the little one, firebolt. You just start a firebolt, right? Like a twin firebolt, and then it's like back up everybody, and they just
As a bluff.
and then you just walk out.
Yeah.
I part the scene.
and then you swallow it, and people just freak out.
Why'd you go in the tavern tent again?
Oh,
You
I
never
wanted
information.
I wanted to see what was going on, what the people were
Oh,
talking
right.
about,
And that's
if
what people were talking
they were talking about the realm.
They're only
They're talking about
the
the circle trying to be down how it's going to destroy the economy. That's what
And we didn't hear
everybody's talking
anything about the
We
realm.
need to go
Nothing.
talk to
or the
Neil.
Pope or nothing.
I need to talk to a priest.
No,
Is that
I
who we
need
need to talk to?
Neil.
Who's
Neil.
Neil?
Neil's fine.
about.
Neil Split?
Neil Spur.
Is Neil Split here?
I'm gonna call him Neil.
Well,
the
we're,
Black Tower.
oh, well, then why don't we just go to Black Tower?
I don't know.
Because you want to go to the tavern, and he's
I don't know. I'm not
I
for
did
some
not start a
reason.
fight. I did not throw the first punch. I threw the first kick.
So you decided to just head to the Black Tower now instead of farting around in the tent city.
Yeah, because
Right.
obviously there's no information in the tent city, right? About the realm.
because you lost it.
About we're trying to get
Right,
information
no.
about the realm.
Right.
And they don't have
They don't know
anything
anything
on the
about like hundreds and hundreds of miles away, and they're cut off. What they're talking about is we're
It's
cut
where I'm
off.
cut off. Okay, so we go. Yeah.
So you're going to think as you approach the tower, very well dressed goblin, like suit and tie, like tuxedo goblin. Yeah, steps out of the crowd and says, "Are you the BloodThirsters?"
Yes, we are.
And he's got a really high charisma. You can tell just like
Yes, we are.
Higher than this?
I don't know, probably not, but pretty high for a goblin. And he says, "Yes, I've already made arrangements with the guardian here at the tower for you to see the holy scriptures."
And who might you be?
And he says, "I'm the representative of the Wizards of the Coast. They told you that you would meet me here."
Is he
It wouldn't
alive?
happen to have been
he alive?
The Pope guys. Is he alive?
So darn a bunch of shit. This is your problem.
We just want to know if he died. Because, you know.
We can resurrect him potentially.
Right.
Do you know that elves have true resurrection? The ones that are still like in town that haven't left the solar system yet.
And haven't left. And did you want to know his name? The representative's
He's
name?
not going to tell you.
He's going to be
Is that him?
Toastmac.
No.
Toe smack.
That's a Necron.
Toe.
Toe
Smack.
smash.
Smack. Toe smack.
Most goblins are named.
Not very nice.
Most goblins are named after the first injury they caused in the goblin nursery. That becomes their name.
Ooh, who's poop flinger?
Oh,
that guy is bad, I'm
That
sure.
boy got problems. So this is Toastmac.
all right.
Scrote Rip.
Oh, I like him.
He was a character. Scrote Rip.
I like him.
So if I roll a goblin, that's the main thing I have to go with.
Yeah, that's the
Tape smasher.
Taint Smash. That's a good one. Yeah. And Nail Split. He's a little bugbear.
Neil?
Nail.
Neil.
Nail.
Neil.
Neil.
Like a hangnail.
He's calling him Neil.
Yeah, he is.
Like Neil
Tell him
Armstrong.
Neil.
All right.
So we go in.
And he says, now, Toastmac says, now, it was considerable expense for me to get this negotiated here. So I just wanted to make sure I get an affirmation from you. You're planning on going to the realm of Neothotep and scouting and reporting the information back
Pledging
to
our
us.
allegiance.
Depending on
anything else like that.
Yes.
Wait.
It's a good church of
When I'm free,
Mhm,
and I have questions.
mhm. And he's been authorized to offer you 1 square mile of woodlands.
Where is this one?
It's inside the circle at this point, but once the circle has been destroyed, then you would own the land and the wood.
One
That's,
square mile?
that's all you've authorized.
That's
Is it actual wood?
Is there wood on this
Wood.
land?
Yeah, there's trees.
Trees.
Of
That's
course.
what we need. Yeah, trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, wood.
You can sell the trees. You can grow more trees. You can just build your tower there or whatever
What,
you want to do.
what's the amount of income these trees can generate for this square mile
I mean, it
length?
just depends on how fast you cut it down. I suppose.
Is that per person?
No, it's actually 1 square mile for the whole group.
Is it? Are there neighbors?
It's got to be 5 square miles per person.
5 square miles per person. 25 square miles.
including our pigs.
So basically, you want a whole square.
Including our pigs.
You want a whole square of forest.
2 whole squares.
You want 2 squares of forest.
When we're saving it all, obviously you need us.
I would accept 1 whole square of forest and 1 whole square of desert. Yes. Adjacent.
Adjacent.
But we want it near a pond or river.
A river. And he says, I can give you 1 square on the river.
Shared amongst 6 people.
Well, and if you include your pigs, I guess it's 10 of you.
12. We have one short person today. I don't know what to do.
They would probably be upset. Since the goblins are paying you in elven land, but whatever.
Did you even know this land?
Wait a minute.
They're promising us land they don't even own.
Yes, yes.
Sounds like America.
Warhol, on his departure from this world, ceded all lands to the Bank of Westfalen.
I'm sure he did.
We have the
I'm sure it
documents
was
in
But he didn't die, so that's the
Sure
woods
you
up
do.
there.
Were these lands claimed, as in like seized after he defaulted on
No,
the payments?
no, he willed them to us upon his departure. To
But
be.
he's not dead.
Could I see his magical signature?
Say what
Well,
you
that's
claimed
on
in
file in
Nile
West
land
Hall.
or something.
Why is it not?
Well, you can imagine that's a pretty valuable document.
How can you not transfer?
You need a copy here. Come on.
And also, how are you going to transfer land to us? And you don't have the main document here?
It'll all be registered there in Westfalen. That you'll be owners of the land.
And it's not
1.5 squares on the river,
Militaries will
including all trading rights along
On
the
the
river.
I also demand mineral rights.
It does include mineral
It
rights.
includes
That's not a thing.
land, air, and
There's
sea.
no separation of mineral rights around here. Well, before then.
Do I get air rights?
How far do the air rights extend above the land?
All the way to the moon.
All the way to the moon. What if the moon's not above that?
Does it go from
Is it like the average?
Yeah, he's within the orbit.
Look, I'm not an astrophysicist. Okay? I'm just making
Average
trade
distance
here.
to the moon above this spot.
And it's just a moon or the moon?
The moon.
Start going up until it finds a moon.
There's only one moon.
But also, what's the race?
And he's just looking at you like, the moon is always above you, right?
Not above me. Actually avoids me.
It avoids being above.
Also, still, your payment is not feasible.
What do you mean it's not feasible?
1 kilometer. I can just go claim 1 kilometer.
25 square miles. You just said you wanted 25 square miles.
25 square miles.
You know how to negotiate?
Yeah.
Wait, who does the negotiation for your group?
Not this guy.
1.5 squares. Each. No. This is why he's not the
Yeah.
So now you want 37 and a half square miles.
Yes. If you want to run it up to 38, I'm all here.
Good. How about I give you 50 square miles, but it only touches the river on one end. So basically you have one riverfront, one non-riverfront.
How much do we get for that?
Do we get to pick which river
Well,
it is?
I'm thinking this square and this square.
Wait, what's the line? What's the line in between?
It was the border of Westfalen.
Oh, yeah.
You can see here that the forest here was all claimed
Okay,
by
that's the forest.
the elves, right? Yeah,
How
and this is
about
the dwarven
one
land.
square south of them.
And well, then you'd have both sides of the river.
Yes, that is what we want.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you want the square on the river,
We can build a bridge.
the square including the river, and
That's
another
my plan.
square.
I love building
No.
bridges.
Oh. I thought you said adjacent.
So you want both sides, both banks of the river.
Yes.
It would not be in Thranduil though. It would be
Correct.
just outside
So
of
any
Thranduil.
ships that want to get there
Would have to go through
our river.
Right.
Oh,
50 square miles. He thinks for a minute and he goes, I can swing that, but we're going to need a very detailed report. We're going to need to know what causes.
I'm going to need a very detailed survey of that one.
We're going to need to know what causes the Thranduil bubble to grow. We're going to need to know what kind of denizens can be experienced inside. And most importantly, we're going to want to know why all the scouts we sent in have not returned.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, man.
They don't put up
Right. Wait, we're not
Well,
gonna
they
do
belong to the elves. They're very conscientious about that sort of thing. I imagine it's perfect.
Is this like glacial water? Or is this
Spring water. Definitely spring water. Okay.
So no scouts have returned.
That's what-
but we're not scouts.
Can you tell us any other information about this?
No scouting allowed.
No.
No, there's hobgoblins, goblins, bugbears.
Only exploration.
And he looks around and goes, it's the Black Tower?
If we have no intent
There
on
are
returning,
hobgoblins,
perhaps it
goblins,
will let us.
bugbears.
Anything else?
Get the word scout.
Uh,
Any
no.
magic users?
There's not really a lot of
Thinking about
followers
the
of
scout.
Magna, from outside the goblin. Occasionally, there are vendors from. Why am I giving you a lesson on the Black Tower? I'm from the West Coast.
Wizards of the West Coast.
Wizards of the Coast. Yeah. They're from Westfalen.
Oh, I thought he would know.
But I didn't write down when I asked. Why scouts no return?
So what causes
Wait,
citizens and why
What's
scouts?
in there
what's in there that
and how to fight them
what's in there?
and why does it
Ask
grow?
them to leave. Why did that grow though?
Yeah.
That's the one. Why did that grow though?
Like that. Why did that grow though?
Rice and beans.
Why scout?
All
not
rice
return?
and beans.
Maybe it's since we're
Why no
Why
scout back?
talk lot words when few words do trick? That's me.
Why so gay?
That's the most important question we're gonna ask this big hacking bubble.
It is.
So are you guys now going into Black Tower? You made your negotiations for
We're going in and Lander's going
for
first.
your
We're going to look at
50 square miles.
this is where Neil is.
This is very nice.
Yes.
We're going to look at his sacred book.
Yep.
I wonder
Any
what
naughty
I got.
pictures in there?
Yes.
Hey, where are all of our figures?
There are a lot of stuff about goblin.
Our figures?
You have to go in the tower to do that, so you're going to have to go in the tower and talk to those guys.
Which one? Get the chest. We'll put them in the middle.
Are they green?
I think everybody's in
And then is this a map?
This is the map that we use eventually when we have a combat.
So
So
what
nobody
is
starts another
yellow?
bar fight.
That's me.
He kicked someone.
I kick him back.
Okay, I was
how
thinking
you
to
do it.
take your pigs into the Black Tower. Like a holding place, right?
It's like a corporate headquarters thing.
No, you can't take your pig in.
Right. We can leave our
He's
feet
with
out.
us.
He actually believes in your God, so he wants to see. Me and him are like.
Does he have one of those Alexas?
I give him the one. I give him the one.
Passing it up.
So you're going to pass off, what's his name today?
I think that's
Hamhock? So you're professing that Hamhock, an intelligent pig, is also a great follower of Megalobud and would like to enter
Yes.
the Black Tower.
We don't have a problem about it because
Okay.
we have issues.
Cleon is a theologist.
I do that, yeah.
Yeah.
We have discussions pretty often.
Just studying different religions. And he would like to grant access to the most holy Black Tower.
It would be a privilege
To
for
be
him to
admitted.
experience firsthand
You'll wear booties, right?
the seat of
Like
this
Libya.
religion.
Okay. They somebody make a charisma roll to get their pig in.
I'm doing it. I'm getting my leg in there. Ooh, that's good. That's a 3.
Okay. No.
Are we all trying to get?
And then the guy says, "Look, if I'd have known they were bringing gnomes, I never would have agreed with the little goblin."
Chicken round head.
Kick him in the shin.
Hold it up again.
And this-
I hold him back.
Do goblins not like gnomes?
This is for what's it called?
I go with
Bag
four.
loot.
Bag
Back.
loot.
No.
We got a 4 on the back.
Not again.
Because that's it. The gnome is out.
This is bullshit. This is
You
racism. How much damage do I do, by the way?
just kicked it.
Oh, I for a crit though.
5.
Oh.
10.
No, it's 6, so there's no one. Doubles the 1. So 6. And it turns out the bugbear has more than 6 hit points.
What do you mean the gnome is out?
We're not letting the gnome in.
I thought we were just came out. We didn't just come out of the tower?
No, they're not. You're at the door to the
Trying
tower,
to get into the tower.
and he starts mouthing off again.
We're about to walk in.
And he said, "No pigs."
What happened to all this negotiating we just did?
That was
price.
that was
outside the
That's our
tower.
payment.
I know, but
That was
outside the
smack
tower?
outside.
Why? That was outside the tower?
Yeah,
Golly. What do we need the pigs inside the
Oh.
tower for?
yeah, I know.
Petunia's like,
Oh, do
I'm
I
like
need to
shit.
study for a minute to learn to put a teleportation later on this spot, or doesn't matter?
Yeah, you actually need to go find the tent with the teleportation before you.
Oh, it's in a tent? All right, well, I do that before.
We'll do it before you go in the tower, or you wait for
Before, is it? should be
So
pretty
it's
simple.
you are going in the tower?
Okay. Yes. We'll
And
go
he's
in.
gonna go with the teleportation.
Well, no, I'll go in with you.
Are you gonna stand outside and argue with the guards?
And go
Just
away.
to go in
Oh.
on you and you.
If we put him in the bag of holding, he can hold his breath for.
I hold
That's great.
I mean, get him through, then we open it up.
Do they have like airport?
Well, I'm gonna go in with you, I'm
security?
not gonna split the group.
Airport security.
I'm not splitting the group, so I'll do that.
It's
Okay.
probably no big deal. Just looking for.
So you guys skip past the guards.
We're not fighting.
Now you know you're still outside.
I go around the corner.
Okay.
Cast
It's a
invisibility.
tower, but I get it.
All right,
Wow.
threaten him and let get him in. Can she do that?
He's just a little misunderstood.
He's a little special.
He's a little.
You're gonna try to intimidate the
So we have a
okay.
contract and we're
I'm
coming
trying to
through.
Oh yeah, we have a
We have a
contract. We
contract.
kind of need everybody there to swear in sweat and blood.
Okay. When you guys go inside, everybody make a perception check to see what you see.
Do I make it
Sure.
invisible?
No.
Am I still outside?
Yeah. You're turned invisible now.
What?
You're gonna try to get back through.
They wouldn't let me bring him in?
Would not let you bring it in.
Just
I don't know
have a chance.
nothing.
What's happening?
Inside.
I got a 16.
I got a 2, 3.
And
Perception.
Oh,
Mine's just trying
I
to get
thought you
above
said
10.
inside.
Is that what
No, that's your passive perception.
Yeah.
You need to find your actual perception roll for active perception.
yeah. How do you do that?
If your passive perception is 10, your regular perception is plus 0.
So I got a 16.
You got a 16. You got a 20? Okay, you're the only one that sees the secret door that leads up to the next level. So you enter into a round room, and behind one of the tapestries, you can see though at the ceiling and the floor, there's a door back there behind that tapestry. And all the tapestries show big battles that Nailsplit was in. And, you know, he's all calling down thunder and doing cleric things.
That Ashley,
Wait a
healing the
minute.
sick, and
I know this room.
you were there?
This room looks
And you
really
didn't find the
familiar.
secret door last time you were
You
here.
were here?
Right, but
You still didn't
I
find
should
it.
I should know something about this. It looks really, really familiar.
And they would not let you go upstairs. You're gonna try to sneak in.
I just know that this is a really. I know of the
yourself up.
room.
You can't go invisible?
He is invisible. That's why I was trying to sneak in.
Do I land just stealth rolls?
No.
Are you
Yeah,
not
walk
telling
right
us
by these
about the
guys.
secret door?
That are crowding the door, and they're big. What do you need 2 dice for?
How do you know there's a secret door?
No, he saw the secret door.
Right, how does Lander know?
He just
He
landed
turned
his
invisible and was trying to sneak between the guard
Did you
Oh,
get it?
just to get in.
just to get in.
16.
16. Okay, you make it. So now you're invisible, staying there with the rest of the group.
Do I think it's
Don't sneeze.
Did you do a perception roll?
I think it's
But you can't tell anybody about it because if he says anything, he won't be invisible. He won't be
So
invisible.
It's
you
not
know it's there too. And there are some guys standing up at a smaller, very plain, but obviously an altar. Like, you know, it's what do you want to call that?
Podium?
Feigned, you know. Did I say altar? I was wrong. Feigned, you know, when you're trying to be not ostentatious, you're being very. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. No.
Oh,
When
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
trying to appear humble. Yes, it's feigned humility. That's what it
They're
is.
trying to appear humble?
Yes. So they have what is, you know, a very plain looking, obviously it's a throne on a dais. And there's a cleric, obviously he's got the robes, he's got the big club standing up in front of the thing. And he says, "Are you the representatives that the Wizards of the Coast told us about?"
So, yeah.
Yes,
we are.
Yes, we are. We're here to help
Oh,
you.
yeah.
I'm invisible.
You guys aren't even here.
I mean, I'm here.
Four of us are here.
Wait, who's here?
Half-orc,
All of us are here.
whack,
I'm there.
Are
I
you?
told you. I already
Oh,
here.
little owl man.
I'm there.
invisible gnome.
Four of us
Yeah,
are there.
okay, so yes.
And he goes, I've made you copies of the
I don't think I'm a copy.
right of the pertinent sections of the tomes of Nailsplit. Here is the domain of the crawling chaos, aka bullshit land.
Bullshit land.
And it says, and here is the final face-off, aka return to bullshit land.
We have our lawyers
We'll hand
for
them to you.
we need our lawyers.
I'm not here. I am not here.
You can read over someone's shoulder.
We can feel your
Yeah,
presence.
Was that word?
Are you serious?
Understanding of the writings of Nailsplit is based on one's own interpretation.
Oh,
Didn't we have
no.
typewriters back then?
Alright.
I don't think so. Cool. Is it written in gibberish?
Mine
Written
will
in
be.
blood.
Very dark blood.
Nailsplit. I just told you that.
Nail split.
She was named in
That's the apple brother.
You're thinking of knee split. That was a cousin.
Flying, faceless, naked elves.
I heard, is it just gibberish?
Where are the naked elves?
I think inside the bubble.
Oh, okay. I guess we should go normal.
Floating hemorrhoids.
Are you sure it's hemorrhoids?
It really is. I read that part.
Yes, it is.
You didn't write this?
No.
Is it just all gibberish or is there a meaning?
And the Trixie cheerleader.
Oh, I'd like to meet her.
Nailsplit. I keep telling you.
Who the fuck is Neil?
And
When do we get to meet Saucy Tarts? I would like to meet some Saucy Tarts.
You're my sauce.
We never get to meet Saucy Tarts.
And this something ambushed every hour. And I don't know. By ever-growing beasties was just annoying. Hey.
So what's the gist of that?
Oh, and the giving
Oh, no.
every
But he
hour.
said, but these
After 8
words
hours
are
in
here
that suit.
as a warning. And that's all scratched out.
I'll take it.
Is Nail Split an actual character from a different campaign?
Yeah.
To our ancestors code, which was the amulet of
Is this your
plane
self-character?
shifting.
No.
So we got off the
Big Brock. Big Warhammer 40K guy. He's the one who decided Nailsplit should be the Undying Pope.
Yeah, okay.
Well, actually, we came up.
Which
He's
is
like,
not
yes,
first.
yes, I'm gonna be
Alright,
alive.
and
I'm
the
gonna
other
be Undying Pope.
Final face-off, aka return to bullshit land. We were more prepared this second time around and made sure to manage our resources better. We even had a foolproof plan to assure none of us will be dragged off. Rather ridiculous in hindsight. Lorenzo Pratt?
When was this written?
Yeah.
When was this written?
Was last week?
With us
2 weeks ago, sorry. 2 weeks ago.
from the first trip into
But
that
it was
long
copied from his notes.
blister, we
Because I
knew
think
the
campaign.
weaknesses and immunities and used it against them. The hunting horrors may be immune to poison, but are vulnerable to radiant damage.
No, we have a ton of that.
I can't be radiant.
Watch out for paralyzing claws.
Claws
Oh,
from the bugbear?
Really, does it say claws?
Claws?
Because I think it says tickles.
Wait, what?
It said, well, it had paralyzing tackle, and then that's
Tickle.
crossed out tickle, but that's crossed out, and it put claws.
Okay. You know what- you know
Kind
what
of
it meant
looks
to
like
be
the
tick-
C is capitalized and it's CLOUS, though. So perhaps
Clowns?
there's a paralyzing Santa Claus in
Clowns.
this.
It's
I
clowns.
don't know.
Paralyzing
I'm
clowns.
terrified of clowns.
Easy clowns. The floating hemorrhoids, also immune to poison, but lightning can take them down quickly. Those faceless flying elves don't make a sound. Eerie. Actually, it's in parentheses. Eerie. Exclamation point. And tickle you.
Oh, those are the tickles. Sorry.
Creepy.
Creepy.
But that
You know
tickle
what, two
can
things.
paralyze. So there's paralyzing tickles and claws.
are these freaks?
These freaks are not alone. Beware the bite of the stranger thing. Haha. Couldn't even keep a straight face writing that.
Are we gonna talk about that?
But it
The Stranger Things.
can take a beating. These next words are no joke. After 13 hours of attacks, we made it to the crawling chaos domain. Oh wait, they weren't even in it yet?
Oh my god.
Lorenzo buggered off to find face to fend. Wait. Lorenzo buggered off to fend for ourselves. Okay. One of our party stepped on a maddening sigil, causing all of us to go insane. All seemed lost. Probably not when you're insane. Then the crawling chaos was saddening? Sudden. I don't know what that word is. Drawn into the cafe in the possession of the Gold Dragon Warhol. With the corrupting powers of the chaos within the cafe, we lost our sorceress powers. Then we blacked out. That's it.
So the
Did you already read that part?
And then there's
Was that the second time?
Yeah.
Final face-off, aka Return to Bullshit Land, continued. We survived the second raid into the dominion of the crawling chaos. Now the caged chaos, fucking Lorenzo. And at a heavy cost, again, fucking Lorenzo, we took care of Lorenzo too, that bitch ass, and made the goblin race the wealthiest in the land. Ka-ching.
Is that what the witch spell baby does?
Yeah.
But these words are here as a warning. That's all crossed out, so obviously not. Seal. The crawling chaos has been sealed within the cafe, which was stolen from the Underdark, courtesy of the Drow, but still elves. Exclamation point. The cafe is a fragile prison. When the chaos is released again, and it will, as I am not certain we killed all of the precogs on this plane. So when it breaks loose, we need to remember. That last part's crossed out as well, and there's not after.
That's it.
So, can we go see the real book now? Because it seems like there might be something important missing from the end there.
Oh, this was how nails were sort of wrote. That's a lot of things open to interpretation.
Can you go talk to him?
No. Only the higher.
Well, we just started going.
I would say high level, but trying to wait a little. Only the highest members of the church are allowed in the room with nails.
Try and break into the secret door.
That's behind your tapestry. I'm just gonna open it.
Sure.
And the tapestry will move and stuff.
It's the wind.
Yeah. Is it by a window? Is there a window back there?
They can't see me right now.
They can't see you, but they'll see the door open, obviously. And the tapestry will move.
He's stealthy.
I would like to take a picture, blow it up, so that the tapestry, that side of the room. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Ocean's 11 kind of thing.
Yeah.
And just broadcast that on
Possible. Yeah.
Just broadcast that in front of them. So you can walk behind it.
What role is that?
I think that requires several illusion spells.
Yeah, I'm losing this, right?
Of course. I'll color spray everybody in the room.
Is there an upper level, or is it like one closed-in room?
Where you are now is a single room.
Yeah.
And there's this hidden door.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it.
There's no other secret passage, not secret passage, but there's no other passages in the room.
There is actually a trapdoor underneath the chair that the guy is standing in front of.
We can see it.
Yeah. It's like a basement door.
Is it behind him?
No, it's behind him, under the chair.
Is there anyone looking at it?
Yes. Everyone is looking at the center of the room where you are, which would include the door he's standing in front of.
We know we disguise someone as
The Pope, the stand-in Pope.
I was gonna say just like a priest that could go talk to him and come back and have that be a thing. Yeah. Who has the best disguise?
Oh, this guy.
Can you disguise self?
He can, I know he can.
Yes, I have
He
disguise
has
self.
disguise.
What am I disguising myself as?
The Pope.
No.
But then I'd be dead.
A high priest.
What are popes like?
Little
This guy
boy?
says the little
Oh, yeah, actually, you're a really good one.
He'll get right into everything. He'll go anywhere.
Can I disguise myself as a little choir boy?
You don't need to do any disguising.
You're the right height already.
I'd like to help make this disguise.
They want the height to be about
by,
right
He's
here.
already cross height.
by knowing religious
That's
things.
tall.
You're going to disguise yourself as?
I don't know
Okay.
I'll do it. Do I have to go out so no one's watching while I do it?
I would think so, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go out.
You go outside.
Disguise self to high priest.
Disguise yourself as.
Dude, isn't high priest
The highest priest.
Okay, I think the guy you were just talking to is probably the highest priest.
That's not gonna work out.
All right.
Find out who's off today.
Who's
working today? Jimmy for the counting.
All we need is for them to not be in the room when you go in the secret entrance, because then it would be like,
Someone
I
create a
thought you were
distraction.
already in there.
Yeah, why don't
Like,
you just
no,
bring your-
Wait, are you still invisible?
Yeah,
Go
he's
light
invisible,
something on
right?
fire over here, and we'll go through the hidden door. Light something on fire.
Light something on
This
fire.
is-
Yeah.
Yes, we need a
Like
distraction.
one of the tapestries?
Yeah, one of the tapestries way over here, light it on fire.
I'm gonna
We'll go through this.
Sign up there.
We'll go through this way, but then you gotta catch up to us.
I'm gonna
What He's getting something, he doesn't like that
It's like
idea. He's
a
getting
cross.
something horrible, like a dragon or something.
It's just another chest.
Wait, we were just joking.
Well, I was gonna give the tower map, just in case anybody decided to,
Lights
We're-
on fire?
We are getting in
Oh,
this
the one
tower,
that's like
guys.
3 high? That one?
There's nothing holding us back. Is it really a tower then?
yeah.
How many floors does it need to be a equal
Four.
tower? Four.
Four floors, you can tell them the outside. And you're only on the first
It's
floor?
only 4 floors for a tower?
It's not a very big tower.
It's a side tower, that's what it sounds like.
Well, they're grounded.
They think it's tall.
For me, it's a little tall.
And by having no permanent structures anywhere nearby, it's like the biggest thing in the area.
Well,
Big
okay,
taller stuff.
now you're saying there's no reference point to even tell if this is a tower or not. I'm starting to agree. I don't think it's a tower.
It's not. It's really not.
The only thing it's got going for it is it's round.
Round.
I feel like it's more humble.
And names.
It's not a
Black
teleportation
Tower.
circle?
It is not a teleportation center.
I think it's more humble. Maybe the background. Whoever did their architecture needs some more practice.
And let's see. This is where you came in over here.
That's the entrance right there.
Where do you come in? I don't know.
I would mark it with this, but this is whatever it is.
So, well, I need the minis without pigs.
So is there paint?
Without pigs? We don't have our pigs? Oh, it's over there. Here's this.
So I guess I'm in this again. Actually, you have me.
Let's see, where's Diego? So Diego, do you have your own figure?
If not, you can be this poop.
Which one's Christine again? Is that it?
That one.
Okay.
Don't look. This is on 40K orc too. This fits the theme.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a squid though.
I like orcs.
40K orcs are cool.
I never had an orc on me.
You know the reason the real God Emperor is alive is because of orcs.
How?
Because they believe he's alive.
Because they believe he's
Because they
alive.
believe.
Yes.
So here's the guy. The trapdoor to the basement thing is right behind him.
He's that big.
No, he's a
Why does it
bugbear.
look so
Oh, he's a bugbear.
And he's flanked by 4 very muscular hobgoblins.
Did you cast someone that created it? Why does it look so funny?
Because it's 2 colors.
And at the door are the 2 bugbears. But they're worried about people coming through the door. They're not worried about you.
Yeah, I am.
You guys are stepping forward and you're talking to him. Right? Here's the door over here to go up the stairs. What?
The hidden door?
Yeah, the hidden door. Right? So this inner circle is the room you're in. You pass through there. So there's a 10-foot wide space in the walls are 10 feet thick. But because there's a door here, you assume that the 10-foot thick wide hallway is the 10-foot walls are actually hollow because there's a door to get into them.
Someone who knows the doors there should just point at it and be like, what's that?
No. I am gonna go. Well, everyone's talking.
You're so visible?
Yes. Light a painting on fire.
How are you going to do that?
It's a great question.
You don't have all things a penny?
Painting. He said painting, but they're actually tapestries. But
Oh, I thought you said penny too. I thought you were gonna flip it on somebody or something, I don't know.
It would be green. Look cool.
Copper burning.
Copper does not green. I guess that just goes to show you don't believe any stupid thing I say.
And you said the door is right behind the yellow guy?
No, the trap door going down the basement is right behind the other. The door, the secret door that you noticed on the way in is behind the tapestry right there.
Ooh, I wanna go to that.
We don't know what's there, do you?
No, you don't. I mean, but he does. So,
Ryan knows, and
Brian, are you telling them where the door is?
Diego.
If no one's there, then here I'm gonna.
Are we going to try and
I don't
rush
have
the
any
door?
like tools around, but I assume I have tools to light something on fire. My toolkit, my magical artificer toolkit.
Your magical artist
Don't we
tool.
all have like flint and
Yeah.
something?
I have a Tinder
written
box.
down.
Doing
I have a
that
Tinder
right
box.
there, Tushy?
I
I have it written on
I
mine.
have adventurer's tools.
I have the very basic pack.
Adventurers pack.
You have it.
And does that include flint and steel?
And I know that she brought reefers, so I know you have a way to light it.
Let's make
I have
it.
a
Yeah.
candle.
How do you light
But I
it?
also,
I actually have a tinder box.
I have a Tinder box.
I don't have that.
All I have is fireball.
But I'm like, I have a tiny fireball bead I could just toss over where. Oh, now random. So
Well, they would probably
that-
see you do that.
Awesome.
They would
Yeah, but
see
I have sleight of hand, so I mean, you know.
you. Can we kind of like scoot this way towards that dice?
You want to scoot towards the
Like
entrance?
just nonchalantly kind of, no.
Shuffle our
As you're reading the papers, you step off to the side.
I think if it was good tools,
I
would
thought
have.
it was
Would
that
have
way.
tools because I'm an armor.
I
Well,
go over
that's up.
here to
That's
admire this tapestry.
Why do you want to go that way?
Here you go. Have a tinder box.
Jostling over.
All right, then meander slowly backwards nonchalantly.
What does this paper mean that I'm reading?
And then I'm gonna go
Yeah,
one
Tinder
step.
box.
It means
Almost on the back.
stay away from floating
You guys are all looking at your papers. And you're allowed to have a strand of fire.
And then what does?
And then,
Do I go invisible?
No.
Really?
It's not an attack roll.
Right?
Does the smoke look weird around an invisible person?
Like, as soon as I light it, it starts.
If it burns anyone, then you become invisible.
Are these like religious artifacts that we're burning?
Uh-huh.
No.
What?
Is there anything else we can burn
This
that's
is the
not
best
permanently?
idea.
Now let's burn something that's not permanently.
Nope. I like attack.
Okay.
There's another copy somewhere.
Make one of them artisan's tools rolls.
How fast is it?
I'm sure you're blacksmith, so you're
Lower than paper.
proficient at starting fires.
It's, you know.
I'm proficient in all artisans' tools,
Yep.
so.
Are you
Proficient at starting fires.
I
And what do you suppose that is? Dex?
don't want to call starting fire dex.
Okay. Because it's got a really high intelligence score.
And this was the start of Lander's Pyromania.
It's a 6
Never.
plus intelligence.
Mm-hmm. Like 15. So let's see if we if the anyone dances it in here. Priestess keep following himself. One of the hobgoblins goes, "Sir, a flame!" All right, the tapestry is burning. Hobgoblin has pointed out that it's burning.
I'm gonna back away. As soon as I see it fully light, I'm gonna take a step back to.
You're gonna light it and move, right?
I'm not gonna light it and stay there. The smoke engulfs me.
Wait, some, yeah.
Someone
Can I
needs to
make
try
a-
that door.
And but I'm not pouring too much, but because I'm still invisible, can I go try and open the painting over a second?
Open the
So
door.
that they don't look suspicious? As suspicious?
Yeah, see if the door's
Be
locked or whatever.
suspicious and don't.
Okay. We're all gonna have to roll initiative to determine who's doing the what.
Five is not that close. Oh, it's gonna be right.
Too much role playing, huh?
We haven't even killed him. Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Sam, wait,
We're
21.
gonna burn down the Black Tower.
Flame is
Where-
20.
We're gonna end this
Darker. I don't see dark.
Let's go test if this guy's really dead.
But where are you?
What's your number?
10, 5.
I mean,
10?
I think he should be able to stop a fire if he's just powerful.
Yeah. I think the true resurrection would do a
Oh,
better
there you
job
go.
than him just. Imagine someone not fully resurrecting you when you're in so much pain for the rest of your life. It's just like a constant state of half death. Instead of just killing you fully and then resurrecting you.
Like you were dead, they heal, and so they heal
It's
you.
very, very millennial of you. Compare your attitude to the flagellants of the 16th century who
Yes,
beat
what are you?
themselves in order to feel pain.
And guess what's your
To
number?
the flatulence?
Flagellants.
Flatulence?
Flagellants.
Oh, okay.
You gotta write down the people.
Flagellation.
Put the
People.
hobgoblins on 9. And the priest is again too full of himself to pay attention.
You roll one.
Or roll for the guards outside there. Put them on 11.
There's two good things in this room.
The bugbears.
What's in the trapdoor? Maybe we should have gone the trapdoor.
No, it was too much risk.
Treasure.
Guys, we're not gonna kill anyone in here.
We're just gonna look.
We're just going to try to get through that door and disappear.
Not anybody that's not already dead.
Wait a minute, I have been through this door before. Deja vu. We took the ring off of Magda.
Yeah, but you didn't go in the stairs.
How did we get there? Up. The window.
A window?
Through the window.
So you're recalling how you did this before?
You guys could have just went through the window.
Is there a window on the 4th floor?
No,
I
I
think
know.
actually like it's everybody fucks with them as soon as they walk in.
It's like they're just there to be fucked with.
They're right in the
Outsiders,
back,
what are they gonna do? I don't know, but I had to glue his finger back on
Well,
last.
make us bring 2,000 refugees here because we will. We'll go get more if they don't, if they piss us off.
Well, actually, they are.
We'll get more.
Okay. So Diego gets to go first. Diego, there's a fire. The priest is over there, blah, blah, blahing himself as priests tend to do. One of the hobgoblin guards has yelled, "Sir, there's a fire." But that's all that's happened so far.
Where are their eyes looking? Are they looking at the fire or us?
Are they looking at
I imagine they're all looking at the bugbear, the priest. They're all looking at the priest.
What should we do?
Waiting
All
for.
I would like to question, not anybody, I mean you as
The scene.
Yes. Well, no, the door. The door that's secret. Does it come out or in? Oh, it's locked.
You could have totally gotten it invisible.
But there's like a pane covering it. Or
There's a tapestry in front of it, right?
Can he,
like it
could have been
can he try it without being seen?
Like a gnome shape.
Is anyone looking at that spot?
No, no one
the
is
wind.
looking at the spot. They're,
It's like a
hobgoblins are
shape.
looking at the priest is going blah, 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 blah.
All right.
And the guards outside seem to be facing outside.
I'm gonna sneak over. Walk over there.
Sneakily walk.
You're like sneaking when you're in an open room.
I can sneak. I'm actually very good at sneaking,
Try and hide
especially
it.
with feet. All right, I'm gonna hide. Invisibility.
Wow, they're
Can you cast invisibility?
Yes.
Okay.
While no one's looking at me.
Okay.
Now.
I was like,
It doesn't
you
matter.
He's like,
know.
I'm staring.
But you
straight
didn't
at
know.
you.
All right.
That was
I'm gonna
before.
slide the door open.
All right, you have to pull the tapestry back and then slide the door
All
open.
right, I'll do that.
All right.
Does the door open?
Yeah, and it sets off an alarm.
Really?
A magic mouth on the door starts talking to unauthorized entry to the inner sanctum. Unauthorized entry to the inner sanctum.
All right, I'm gonna go in and shut the door behind me.
Okay, and when you shut the door, it stops.
But he is invisible too, right?
Yeah, he's invisible.
You coming with me?
He shut the door.
I mean, I can make myself invisible.
Doesn't come in.
Did
I'm
you?
gonna go for my
turn.
Are you going to
Can you?
continue up the stairs, or
Yeah, I'm gonna go
just
search
stay?
everything.
Christine,
as fast as
can
I
you make yourself invisible anymore?
No, chicken.
There's no way you can do it? Because we both can go invisible.
Lander?
Lander's gonna go. Can I turn this on now? Well, is everyone looking at us by this point?
No.
So looking at the
Still
fire?
looking at the guy or the fire?
Yeah, but obviously they heard the noise.
Yes. So at this point, the jig's up.
It was the wind.
There's a lot of commotion.
Could have been the fire.
Yes, could have been the
I
fire.
thought the fire, somehow, the smoke got in the mouth.
Smoke set off the center.
Yeah.
Oh, you're invisible, go between the two guards and punch one of them, and the other will think that the other one hit him.
Oh, yeah.
And they're gonna, a fight will break out.
Yeah.
There's
I'm
more
not there
commotion.
anymore, but yeah.
I'm not doing it.
How many distractions?
When I go back downstairs,
That's
I
what
can
it
do
is,
that.
we need.
So we're doing later.
Can you disarm the
I probably could.
intercom thing?
You have like disarm
What kind of technology is this?
I could try and disarm it.
How many magic?
Yes. He's right.
Dispel
Spell
magic.
magic?
Is this magic?
It's very obviously a magic mouse spell, right? So
Magic?
I believe that's the first level spell.
Which means you could pretty easily disarm magic hit.
I don't have
So that sucks.
dispel magic.
Dispel magic.
Actually, I do have dispel magic.
Oh, lie.
I'll just go to the fucking door.
I have a
It's
dispel
all
magic. I have a dispel magic.
This all sounds made up again.
I'll just go through the door.
You're just gonna go through the door like he did?
Yeah. But quieter.
You're saying he was
No, no,
noisy?
no, no, no.
Are you criticizing his noisiness?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I dash? Or can I actually open the door?
Well, no, you can go. You can dash.
I'm gonna dash and cast Execution. So that gives me 70 more movement.
So you're almost to the top of the stairs to the second floor after you move and dash. And you're going to dash again? Okay. When you go here,
It opens up into an identical room.
Oh,
yeah,
like,
go to
a
you
level.
go there. When you go there, a blue dog appears right next to you.
What the fuck?
Dog watch
Blink
them?
dog.
How bad are blink dogs?
They just blink in and out of-
No, it's like if you have any of these miniatures.
So, is this?
Wait, this wasn't in your
following
plan?
the government?
No.
We were going into this tower and you didn't think this was going to happen?
Well,
You know,
we
we
saw
should
his
tell it
door.
Get our task and leave?
We're supposed to do what?
And he looks angry because he's a blink dog.
And you can't see me.
Who brought the
You never
journal
know.
for the dog?
Can you see me?
You never know.
He can sniff you.
Which spell did you? Yes, you can see
He
him
smells
now.
your butthole.
If you cast a spell, you lose your visibility.
You cast your spell.
It's your versus retreat.
Oh.
You wanted to be
He can
faster.
only bite you.
He's gonna have to sniff your butthole first, just to know who you are.
Gotta get a good whiff. I'm one in armor. He's not gonna be able to get through too much
Yeah,
snow.
it's a dog.
Yeah, but how long have you been wearing that armor?
It hasn't been taken off.
Years without a bath.
It's so clean.
That's what I told him when I bought it.
It's so clean.
The recipe say?
Doesn't the sweat clean it?
When it rains and you're outside, it's self-cleaning.
Why would you be around?
Do you know prestidigitation?
Talking to me?
Yeah,
Mhm.
he does.
It's a spell every sorcerer needs because when your companion starts smelling bad, you just cast it on them.
Oh, are you serious? I'm not,
It cleans them up real quick.
I don't want to waste that on that.
It's a cantrip.
No, I didn't know that.
You had it. You definitely had it. I know you had it because we used it on axes one time to clean them up. Like,
Oh, is that the
sessions.
mending spell?
It was not.
Does it
Was it
mend?
mending you used?
No,
I'm pretty sure it's prestidigitation that you used.
to clean them up. I don't know.
Oh, I do have a mending
He might have
spell.
like taken it off.
Yeah, and you realize that stepping on you felt the surge as you stepped into this tile caused one dog to appear.
I didn't see the tile. With my 25 something
No,
passive investigation.
no.
Perception?
Because you were running as fast as you possibly can while casting the spell. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Bonus action. You can do it. All right.
What was it?
Nothing. It's just standing next to you growling.
You know,
Is that where it stopped? Is that where we moving in?
No, that was only the third space. I just wondered if you were going to keep walking.
Pet
I
it
ain't
once. Pet
I
it
ain't
once.
scared of no blink dog.
And when you step there, another blink dog appears.
Oh, crap.
Wait, I didn't see that from the other?
No, they're not pressure plates. It's just a magic thing on the ground.
So that sounds a lot like a pressure plate.
Okay.
A magical plate trap thing.
Magic plate sent activated by pressure.
Present.
Same thing.
Are you gonna keep walking?
How did you bring a present?
That's what's gonna happen.
You know there's probably another one right there in front of you.
What's your wisdom? I'm gonna keep walking.
Oh,
I'm gonna keep going.
I'm not scared of white dogs. They're low CR.
Are you gonna keep walking?
Not yet.
Is there
You're
endless
gonna
supply
6
of
on
them?
your last one, so you got only
What's another white dog? There's 3.
What's another blink dog for you? It's
That's
all right, that's all your movement.
They're actually all, each one is sworn.
give them steaks and
I think you would have said that.
No, it's a swarm.
What's a CR?
12.
One?
I don't know.
It's pretty low.
They're about to learn.
There's gonna be some learning in this.
They're more like pets.
Well, they
They're
shouldn't
critters.
get it to
Gonna learn
this
today.
turn.
Oh, they get to go before growth time.
Yeah, they should get it next turn.
Okay. Then it's our turn. The blink dog's turn.
They can't get through his armor.
They sniff your butt.
Can they tell what to know?
They cannot get through the armor.
Yeah, they know that.
What?
They smell you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have a smelly thing.
Did they try to bite him?
Yeah, they well, first they determined that they knew he was there, and they all have like sniffy things.
So they
that they're
well,
dogs.
I mean, they're not invisible, so they can just see me.
Okay, you're not invisible. I think I'm invisible.
They can see me.
All right, and they teleport in front of you in order to block the hallway.
That means
So they are protected.
I think they're actually small. Oh no, they're medium. And then they start trying to bite you.
What do they do?
They cannot get through that armor.
What if we got a 22?
Sliver, or I can't see.
That doesn't hit.
Hang your right.
Okay.
Okay, Gertrude, what are you doing now?
I'm gonna look around like this because I know I've been here before. And after I see what's his name back there, I'm gonna stealthily move over to the. I'm gonna go like this.
If you back through it, it'll look like you're going the opposite direction.
Why didn't we go through the window? I know it's what we did last time.
Is there a window 4 stories up?
Hey, give her a cat.
4 stories up, there's a
Refer
window.
him over, man.
And duck through the door.
You're going to go ahead and
I have
check
a
through the
plus
door as
5.
well?
I have a plus 5 stuff.
And you're going to try to be nonchalant about it.
Yeah.
Roll for yourself, Earl.
It's gonna be a magic mouth.
Nice. A crit.
You're out.
That's not me.
That's not you.
That's a lot more.
You move 8, right? Because you're mobile or something.
It's got a,
40.
it's got a
Yeah.
Oh, fast moving barbarian.
Cool down.
Oh.
No, in the mouth? No, it shouts every time.
Oh, it doesn't have to cool. He said that's good.
I can't see
I
anything.
know my security systems.
What?
Do I see anything up ahead? I mean, I can hear.
Does she hear
This
dogs?
is upstairs, but you do hear the yipping. Yes.
I can hear. Oh, is it? It's past
You're
what I
like,
can
"What
see.
the
Huh?
fuck?"
Because of the stairs.
That's me. That's I'm done.
Oh, can she sprint further if she wanted?
I'm listening to my prayer.
You know.
Yeah, you could sprint if you want to.
You can
Oh,
sprint
really?
up there.
How far is it? Sprint another 40 feet. Is that? Yeah. Okay.
Well, you said there at 7.
Wait, no, wait.
The blink dog.
I was gonna say, the moment I see the first, no, you should. The moment I saw the first dog, I should shoot a bow.
Oh, you're just gonna stop upstairs and shoot the bow?
And go. I see the blink dog, right? I
Yep.
see.
You see the blink dog.
I'm gonna-
Or a javelin.
I mean, I know Growth definitely would have tried to melee with a blink dog.
You think I'm just gonna go and grapple it?
Growth would not shoot a bow at a blink dog 10 feet away.
I didn't know you
Is
had
it
a
10
bow.
feet? Yeah. Oh, I'm a javelin. I can just javelin him.
Javelin.
Hold on. My javelin's better. My lance. I'm gonna lance him.
All right.
She can
17
reach
on
you
the
with
thing.
lance.
So I'm gonna die. So
The lance goes 15.
No.
15.
Oh yeah, you can't reach from there. 15 feet. Somebody lied and said 10. Sorry.
All right, put me up. Put me one forward. I should have just, and I'll just lance the guy.
And then you lance that guy over there?
Even though there's one next to
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's, so 15 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
your
I
action
can't
was
do
to
that.
dash
Never
again
mind.
and attack.
Put me back.
You're just gonna stand here with your javelin and look cool.
I'm actually,
No, spear.
I'm
No,
actually,
lance.
you know what? Here's what I have. I have a bow in my hand, so I'm thinking, he's 5 or 10 feet away. No, you're right. A lance. So I'm putting away, I cut and paste.
And you want to use a lance so you can stand 10 feet from the dogs.
Right.
But they're 15 away now.
Right.
But I can't, my
You can't
action was
attack
to
this area,
dance.
use their action.
I
Yeah,
already-
just wait till
Yeah,
next
yeah.
time.
So I'm good.
So you might as well stop there. That's what you're saying. Now these bugbears come into the room and slam the doors on the outside. Boom, boom. And they start.
Because that's what you should do in the case of a fire.
Yeah, lock
Throw
yourself
the
in.
kids in the building and then lock the
Lock the
door
doors.
behind you.
Don't they have buckets of water? What are they doing?
If you're some kind of religious fanatic, yes, you have to protect the treasures inside from the people outside.
They've seen this before.
How about the people inside?
And then it's Darkon's turn. Darkon, now these guys are kind of looking at you.
Can I do a...
Because they know that there's something going on, and they've come in and they're surveying the room, so they're definitely looking at you, not the fire.
What's the defensive spell I can zap over here? What's that called?
Misty Step.
I can't do that now, right?
Can you Misty Step through a place
Through
you can't
through
see?
a door?
If you know what.
I probably have to see my destination.
I don't know. The Minosaurs are?
What,
But you
What
know
does this
everything. You're the DM.
You've been playing for a long time.
Misty Step.
Here's Mr. Teleportation. I have to be able to see my destination.
Yeah,
It
so
goes-
there's the door open.
So is the door open or closed?
No.
Does it close automatically?
No, they've been closing it as they run through.
You didn't close it.
I thought you said
No, there's a tapestry cover.
because it makes noise if you don't.
It does?
It makes noise if you don't cover it.
If you don't close it.
It
you
will.
don't
It makes
close it, there's
noise
no-
whenever it's open.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you both
So,
just
yeah.
both of us go invisible. Will that be alarming to them?
I am almost thinking at least one of us should be out here and be like, I think our companion ran outside when they saw the fire.
So we're covering for the
Are you
line.
gonna
Yeah.
try and persuade the guys at the door that everybody ran past?
Yeah.
What's your persuasion?
No, with the door closed.
I'm going to cast invisibility on myself, then go through the door.
All right. Just like everybody else.
So I have to cast a second level illusion.
Well, now that excuse will work. They literally saw you do that.
Turn
How can they
invisible.
see something that doesn't exist?
Well, they saw you turn invisible.
No, I'm behind him. He's huge.
I go behind the
Lol.
So
Oh, they would see me turn invisible?
They
Yeah.
see you walk behind me and not walk back out.
And I can't do something like, oh my God, would you look at that? And then, I can't do tricks like that. I've seen those in movies. That
And
wouldn't
then you
work.
turn invisible, and then you go through the door, which makes a big announcement as you go through it.
That's not good, because then they're going to know exactly where to
The door makes an announcement. When you
go. Yeah, the magic
The
bell.
alarm.
Oh,
There's an
the alarm.
alarm.
Wait a minute. Why wouldn't I have stopped at the alarm of dangerousness and turned it off?
How do you turn it off? It's magic.
You need to dispel magic.
I'm gonna have dangerous.
I could do dispel magic, but they would see me doing the dispel magic.
Are they looking at you? Are they looking at you right now?
Yeah.
The bugbears are looking at us.
Yeah, if you did the spell magic, they'd see you doing it.
Are you doing one
Some
of
of them
these?
would probably recognize what it was.
Are you doing one of these?
I'm doing the, would you look at that? But that doesn't work on you guys. I'll just go invisible and go up there, and at least I'll be with my companions.
Right, and now you're invisible.
And I'm sprinting
And
up.
you're invisible. And you're not invisible.
I'm invisible.
And he's not invisible.
Not
Just cast
yet,
another spell.
not yet. So I'll sprint up as far as I can go.
That was as far as you can go.
Oh, because I cast one and then I ran. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm done.
Okay. Then it's the hobgoblins. The hobgoblins are standing in front of the door.
Oh,
The secret door?
Yep.
Who did they see go in?
They didn't see anybody anyway. They're just guarding the door.
they just have to
But why don't they want to guard that trapdoor? Because that's our real plan. We fooled them.
Oh, jump down.
You go to the trapdoor. It is your perfect chance.
And yes, now all the hobgoblins are between you and the door.
We suckered them into it. Go to the trapdoor.
Listen, you guys know where everybody else lives. I seem to have lost all my
She said we
companions.
went out a window.
Is there a window in this room?
Yeah, I don't
Sure,
The window on the first
Not
floor.
in this.
Like now that they've closed the front doors, it got dark.
And yes, you have
You have dark
some
vision.
explaining to do.
I would like to go put out the fire.
You're going to put out.
You can be the hero.
How are you going to do that?
I'm gonna walk over there,
Take off your clothes.
put it out.
You're gonna pee on it? What are you gonna do?
How do you put out a fire? How big is it?
You hug it.
It's not that big.
How big is
It
the
just
tapestry?
started like 6
Grapple.
seconds ago.
Does it
That
go?
was an old dry tapestry in it.
Does it
No.
like go up
Right
10
up?
feet or what?
Yeah.
All right,
Is it
then
Not yet.
I would
Just
like
this
to
big.
grab the tapestries beside it
Oh, they think you're
and
stealing.
remove them.
They think you're stealing it.
For sure, but I will explain later. I was saving them.
You want to tell me one of those circle chips for a fire? Just the bones. Fine. I don't have any bones. We used them all. So fire's here.
Different religions.
So you go adjacent to the fire and you rip down the next tapestry.
Oh,
You
they're
get your money down.
Is there one on the other side as well?
That's the one where the nail split is standing with his arms spread out like this as red dragons writhe in pain in front of him.
I tear it down and just toss it into the
Oh,
Wow.
you really?
No.
Just tearing it down so it doesn't
Tearing
touch
it
fire
down
from
so it
you.
doesn't
If
catch
you
on.
Only
fold
one
it-
of the nine tapestries.
Fold it nicely and they'll think you're saving it.
And you're going to say anything while you're saying?
We gotta save.
Save the
Yes.
tapestries.
Why do you have like a tube so they know you're really keeping it safe?
Fold it very
Or you open your
nicely.
back?
Okay, then we'll roll for the
Who was that?
for now gets a 19. So you put the priest on 19? And it's Diego's turn.
Is dead.
Alright, is there enough space for me to fly over these dogs?
There is enough space for you to fly over the dogs.
Alright, I'm just gonna not touch anything.
Not touch anything, but start flying.
Yeah, as far as I can.
And I have to leave.
When you get here, a dog appears below you. So it's not based on the touch, rather, but just the presence in the space.
Alright, cool.
Do you want to keep going or turn around?
Just keep flying. Let's bring all these dogs.
Now that was 6. How far do you move?
How many dogs does he have? I don't think he has enough dogs for us.
I can go 30 feet, but I can use my bonus.
He's saying the stupid druid who thought of 32 dollars.
So he has enough dogs.
No, but you just keep flying back and forth.
So you're flying up here above this dog. But that was a 6 move. Did you want to dash?
Yeah, I want to use all of the movement. Dash and bonus action dash. Just I'm not fighting anything. These guys are fighting stuff.
That's what I just did.
All right.
Is that the next floor yet?
So, no. The next, you have to get to,
So when the dogs run out of room to spawn in, do they spawn like 100 miles away?
I don't know.
Wait, can I go? Can I go?
The
further?
next occupied space, right?
Wait, how far did I go?
And if we're too high up on the building, do they spawn like right outside?
Was that the farthest I can go?
I think so.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
if I
you
use
can
my
go
action
into
to
the-
dash as well,
Yeah,
and
no,
bonus
yeah,
action
you
dash?
went move, dash, dash.
There's a 5 by 5 by 5.
That's me.
5 by 5.
This is a space.
But how high? To the main moon or any moon?
It's 2-dimensional. This is a space.
Oh, is this a space?
No. He's not currently occupying the stairs.
He's not.
No.
So if I go into that area where I was.
Oh no, I broke a dog.
Oh, 31 now.
Oh, busted his ankles too.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Not the ankles.
he's just trash now. Comes out the base, I go back on. I'm breaking ankles.
Just put him down our back. Oh my gosh, this hallway is fireball material.
That's the person standing in the middle of it.
Oh my god. I'm off the fireball. When does the next floor start?
The entrance to the room on the second floor is over here, right? Just above the entrance of the other. And then there's another set of stairs over here, so then that would be the third floor.
You better get more dogs. That's gonna be a problem.
No.
You know, oh, this is.
It's only a problem for the people finding them.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast fly.
Fly.
I thought you could just move through enemy spaces.
There's another spell that does that, but they would rather just fly above them.
Actually, no. I'll just use kinetic jaunt.
You are going to use kinetic jaunt.
A less fun one. Then we'll just walk through the whole spaces and dash. That'll move me.
14 squares. Oh no, wait, because you don't have your expeditious retreat anymore.
18 squares.
Why is it 18?
Because kinetic jaunt is plus 10 movement speed.
Oh,
So 45 movement speed
right.
times 2.
And then you're going to dash. But kinetic jaunt is a bonus action?
Double check that. Alright. Because I don't trigger opportunity attacks, so we spawn more dogs, right?
Then you're at the other entrance to the second floor?
Yep. Is there a door there? Or just like an entrance?
Just an entrance. Inside you see 8 bathtubs. Claw-foot bathtubs made of porcelain. Very nice.
Filled with gold?
No. No.
Filled with water?
Why are we in here?
No.
Made of porcelain?
Are there,
You just wanted me to say yes to something? Let me just ask an easy one. Are they porcelain?
Are they bolted to the ground?
No.
are they valuable? Are they valuable bathtubs?
I'm sure some people
Guys,
consider bathtubs
we need
extremely
these
valuable.
bathtubs. We need.
Oh my god, that's exactly what happened last time.
Are they,
Did they fit in bags?
Guys,
They
if
could
you
be
throw
one
all
in
of
the
us
bag
a
of
bat
holding.
while you're up there, that'd be great. I'll definitely.
Wait, are they, is there water? They're empty.
and that's it.
So why are
All
they
to the
bathing
drum.
people
Yeah.
here?
I had to put a whole bunch more dogs on the bottom.
When do they start getting shunted outside the building? Hopefully before you run out of dogs, or after you. Need some dice to function as dogs.
No, I'm just gonna stop putting dogs
There's
on
another
that.
dog, but it looks a little different.
The
The broken one.
The broken dog. Oh, there's only one there.
I started.
Yeah, that's cool.
Put one here.
Puppers!
Sucks for the people who can't.
Oh, hey, Grotech.
Yeah, these are wink dogs, right? Just saying.
How do you get white dogs to go away?
You just close your eyes.
You stop blinking.
How far did I say you moved?
Well, we look at the map. I started. It's hard to tell.
Oh, I think it was 16. It was actually 16.
Oh, 2 more.
And you're not getting any tax opportunity, so you just moved
That's a
2 more.
broken connection.
And you're not going in the room with the bathtubs, you're just going up the thing. What do you mean it's dirty? It's a bathtub room. It's clean.
Is that it? That's all that's in that room, bathtub.
Yes,
There's no,
Eight bathtubs.
exactly.
there's no treasure or windows or gold or
Are
nothing?
they in any order, or are they just like one's here and one's all the way over there, or
They're in 2 rows of 4.
2 rows of 4?
Oh, wait a minute. This is the room, if you take a bath, you become immortal. Take a bath. Take a bath, you become immortal.
You're trying to get me now.
I gotta go see what's on the 3rd floor. I forgot what's on the 3rd floor.
Oh, so there is a stair going
I
up.
remember the bathtub.
There's a stair going up to get to the 4th level eventually, right?
Are there more tapestries?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, they don't want them to get wet in the bathtubs.
Porcelain bathtub.
No, these are gold bathtubs.
Of course not.
The 8 gold bathtubs are on the 3rd floor.
Well, I want to figure out the mystery. I want to figure out the mystery of the
One of
bath.
those
That is in the top one. The top floor is 8 gold bathtubs. And then Neil's on the roof.
He's fucking basement.
We went the wrong way.
You should have gone the you can still go the trap door.
Yeah.
Nothing's
Putting out the
stopping you.
fires.
Listen, you guys went through, and then they blocked my path.
He's not blocking the main path, though. Why didn't he move there, by the way?
Who?
The guards and the priest?
He just took them out of the room.
Yeah, Mike, because you're looking in the bathtub room, I didn't want you to think there were more bugbears in the bathtub room.
They're not thinking that.
Yeah, take my baths.
That's how you stop the growth of the thing.
Oh.
Basement.
Okay, got it. Yeah, that makes sense.
You have the 3rd floor and the 4th floor?
Yeah. Second floor is bathroom. And then we go to the priest. And you're down there with the priest, so you can see what he does. He casts create water with the fire. Some of his flash sign.
Holy water?
I guess I could have done that.
Do you know create water?
I think so.
I think most casters do.
He has to prepare his spells every day, right? So it's an odd one for him to prepare. This doesn't come up very often.
Yeah, why did the priest put there? He's weird.
Because he's worried about fires in his goddamn tower.
Yeah, artifacts are very fun.
Yeah, artifacts are very flammable. No.
Does he thank Angus for saving the 1 tapestry?
No.
He probably damaged it.
And then the dogs go.
Right in.
Next move, 4.
40. Oh,
Oh, the dogs went up the stairs?
they bleed 40 feet.
They blink 60 feet.
They can see.
Why are you reading blink dogs? They blink 40, you're
I
right.
can't read it.
They move 40 as well.
That's fine. Just put it in your folder.
What? 2 of these dogs go running past you if you'd like to make a opportunity attack.
I'm gonna save that for my next turn to dodge holy lightning. Is holy lightning coming? I expect it. You never know when you're in a temple. Is it a temple?
But it's a fake god, like all of them.
It's a black tower.
Is it a fake god though?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
The god isn't the person. The person is a cleric for the real god.
Yeah, but none of the gods in the game are real.
It's all made up.
It's because you don't believe enough. You gotta
I mean,
believe
they're
more.
powerful enemies, they're not really gods.
You gotta believe.
God not real? Can you tell me no one or
You get bit for 3 points of damage.
Oh, even though he's invisible?
He's not invisible.
He's not invisible.
You are invisible though.
I'm invisible.
Yeah.
Until I do something. I'm
Yeah.
invisible. So
Right.
I can't do anything.
Right. So the dogs are trying to locate you, but they have a very good sense of smell.
should I be worried at my 3 points of damage?
I don't know. Depends on how many dogs are going to fight. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The dogs start teleporting up into the air and biting at the emptiness.
What?
6 of them actually get close enough to make an attack roll, whereas the others were just biting into the air.
That's good. They do cool flips on the way down.
They do.
Here, bud.
How many 3-point shots do they make?
They're going for the wrong balls.
Do birds have balls?
I do. I'm a human.
Hello.
You ever been to the Black Temple?
What's your
Or
armor
the
class?
Black Tower?
Black Tower.
Meals, please.
Oh, yeah. I've been there.
Was she with you?
Yeah.
Were you with us?
What's your armor class?
Because she can barely remember, but not quite remember.
21.
The what? The finger. We broke the finger. Yeah.
Broke a finger?
No, we broke
Is he alive?
9 points.
He looks dead,
22.
We haven't seen him yet.
Seven.
but he said he almost moved, so I don't know.
We haven't seen him yet. He's making
Did
shit
his
up.
finger twitch?
No, not yet.
Oh.
Oh, I'm not excited.
Oh.
Christine gets to see it, whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay. These won't stick around.
That's both my parents now.
Oh.
Successful.
Okay, those are the dogs. Now we're at Gertag. Gertag, you see all the dogs jumping up and biting at the air because they're protecting upstairs. Gertag's downstairs to deal with him when they're done with you.
So you didn't get damaged, did you?
They're guard dogs.
Pretty shitty
No.
guard, to be honest.
I mean, they moved away, so now I've got Lance. I might as well put it away. Put my 2.
Copy and paste.
Yeah,
Copy and paste, yeah.
cut and paste way.
Cut and paste are going to go and charge up there and just start beating dogs.
But I mean, I've got this.
Copy and paste,
I might just take a fireball
So
from
you
bead
don't want to
and
I do a lot of cutting, actually.
Chuck it down there
Yeah.
directly underneath your invisible frame.
Cutting more, I think,
is that how far I can throw it?
Yeah, because the way it's currently is probably as far as you can get.
But, yeah,
Because it'll be right in the middle of all
yeah,
the dogs.
you're going at
What kind of cutting is
getting across.
Yeah.
Well, if you want results, you go. No,
travel with the highway.
I'm not very intelligent, so I'm guessing I probably would have stepped onto the first tile.
Okay.
So-
Just to get a better view. Unfortunately, I'm out of dogs, so you get a better view.
This is one
You
stuff.
want to put a dice?
Overwhelmed the security system.
That dog's a leader, I know. And counting dogs.
Yeah, oh, you get them all.
Are you fireballing
Yeah.
the dogs and Diego?
Yeah. Diego, make a dex save, 15.
Alright, if anyone's making a deck save, I'm fine. Him.
Yes, that is a
We'll take 0. Uncanny dodge.
31.
You did. When you dodge, you take 0
Oh, I
damage.
do fail.
That's good. By the way, you just gave him more dodge before you went forward. Just letting you know. You should have gone all
Yeah,
the way
I
you
know.
could and then.
Yeah, does that mean
Roll for your doggy damage.
that more dogs will spawn?
You know, only 2
Did
of
somebody
those
hit me?
dogs rolled
Oh
15
my,
or higher.
how many? What do I roll?
12 or higher, sorry. 18.
What am I rolling?
2.
Yeah, I suck at rolling. 18. Which is as many as you can get in a fireball, so that's handy. 86.
I only count 7.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's one at the end.
2, 4, 6.
So I rolled for the other one, and there's okay. You're right, because that guy's broken. That's why I went short.
I mean, he's done that first time. It sounds like he didn't make a save.
8.
Yeah, 86. But he's hilarious. Is there probably plus or mark?
29.
15.
29.
Oh. So you wiped out almost all the dogs. I'll just say all the dogs you can see die. When they die, they go poof, and little glitters. So the fireball clears and glitters floating down on the ground.
That's fun.
Would you like to do anything else?
If I could see it.
No. Okay. They were at the bugbears.
Hey, what do I see on the wall on the outside right there?
Literally right above you.
Where I'm at? Do I see anything on that wall?
Yeah, there's a little arrow slit. Now, because you're up on the second floor, there's a little arrow slit that looks down on the tent city.
Turn to the priest. I wouldn't
Where
do
I'm
that
at
if
right
I was
now?
you.
No, not where you are now. It's just blank wall.
But how far do I
But
have to
10
go?
feet in front of you is,
So if I move 10 feet, then there's an arrow slit?
yeah, so it's a window that's like this wide.
But it's not
It's like this wide on the inside and that wide on the outside, so you can shoot a
shoot
bow
out
out of
with
it.
it. Alright,
And it's about 10 feet in front of you,
yeah.
giving you a little bit of light.
Gotcha.
Roger.
That's it? You're just gonna stand there?
I think I should start wearing my watch.
I'm thinking if I walk, that's what I'm gonna do is sleep a bunch of dogs like that.
Yeah.
Just turn and run back the opposite direction.
That's a good.
Go back down the stairs?
I don't think so. What's up here?
Only go up.
Just keep going up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait for dark on.
Okay. All right. The bugbears, meanwhile, on their first floor, run over and try to trap all Indians.
Why? He was saving them.
So make a strength roll, well, or you can do athletics if you're trying to dodge them, whichever you think is better.
Lead your assets.
I'm going to do athletics. And that's
Athletics or acrobatics?
oh. Is that athletics?
You can do athletics if you're going to try to muscle them away. You can do acrobatics if you're going to just try to dodge.
Well, I think either way, I'm going to fail at doing that.
I think so. I already rolled.
So did I. And it would either be a 4 for acrobatics or a 5 for athletics.
I got 22. So you are tackled.
Guys!
You're under arrest.
No, I'm under you.
And they're shouting at you. Lay on the floor. Don't move.
I can
Are you an enemy? May I go back?
I'm not resisting.
What is your purpose?
That's how they I'm not resisting. My husband.
That's what they're saying with Dark Hunt. You recognize the smell of mechanical fireball.
I love that
you
show.
know.
I'm running up.
I'm gonna tell him
Can
what's
I
going
ever cut
on.
across? Is it?
It makes sense on this wall.
Is it quicker to cut across the bathtubs to get the?
Oh no, but there's no door.
There's-
It's
no
a
door.
wall. Yeah, you're running
So
that
I'm just-
10-foot wide circle.
I'm just sprinting as far as I can go. So
But so wait, if you the
Right, when you still hear a blink dog
I go,
here.
oh, there's a dog. There's a dog. Never mind.
I'm gonna keep going.
Okay.
Keep going. Just like them all out. Once he runs out of figures, we don't have to worry. Don't kill him.
Don't. Just let him bite
Let
you.
him chew on you a little bit. It'll be fine.
It always fun. 5.
Yeah, you had to run up the stairs.
That's as far as you want.
All right. Then I'm done, and it would be hobgoblins.
The hobgoblins. The hobgoblins are just standing in front of the door menacingly.
All right, and is he grappled?
Yeah.
They got me.
Can you talk your way out of this?
Probably not.
Bribe them with money. Now they're
I have a
religious.
fair persuasion.
They're religious. So you do.
I'll help them get my friends.
You'll
Wherever they went, I'm not sure.
You're
Just
just
say-
going to say, my friends all seem to have left when the fire broke out, and I want to leave now too?
No, just say, I don't know those guys. I was just here, I don't know those 4 people. In Lander, Darkon,
Well, Lander was
See,
invisible,
you're-
I haven't heard of any Lander.
so.
Lady's outside. He never came in.
They're scared of fire. They're scared of fire.
All right, now we're back to Diego. The fireball seems to have cleared things up.
Oh yeah. For now. We're just gonna go.
Just gonna fly 18. All right, I'm
Oh,
going for
I do like these pink leaf dogs. Pretty cool.
You should go print some more real quick.
Don't give them ideas. Just,
We didn't have any.
How many can you get done for that in the session?
that's why he needs 2 printers.
He needs 2 printers. One on demand, one planned.
Well, I mean, if you just did it by yourself, you could, but you probably want to do one shot once.
Yeah.
So probably not before that.
But obviously you want to get at least one done on a session, so you're going to do them one at a time.
It's not worth it.
So now you're all the way over here. You just went past the bathtub.
Yeah.
Okay, you looked in, you saw the bathtub, you just came out.
What would it made out of?
Genuine porcelain. I had a picture of them.
Shoot a picture of the window.
Porcelain?
I don't know what we're doing.
Wait, you don't?
Lander's turn.
He's
You're
gonna.
the one that's supposed to do it.
Running through the.
How would he know?
Well, there's 18 spaces in this.
When we get to the top, I'll do a plane shift to get the hell out of where we are. We're just curious.
If the other entrance isn't there, is the other entrance going to be there? Or is it going to be?
That's the second floor landing.
Theoretically,
Stairs.
here.
Why?
Because then, actually, where do the stairs start on the second level? So I should ask.
The stairs are on the second level right here, above the stairs on the first level.
I thought they started right there, and it was just like a landing.
No. So the 3 sides are a landing, with the door being basically the front entrance, the second floor door, the third floor door, the fourth floor door, all directly above each other.
Are there any windows?
There are these little arrow slits, as previously described.
How could we have gotten in with these little windows?
They did shapeshifting.
Of course they did. Okay.
They sent the druid in.
Like rat is like
Spider, actually.
spider.
Which I thought was, like whatever, I guess it takes a while, but you get there. Okay. Lander just ran. The priest on the second floor, he steps over to Ineas.
On second floor?
No, first floor. Steps over to Ineas and starts shouting at him, "Where are your companions? Who are you working for? Who are you working for?"
Who's yelling at him?
I forget who hired us.
It says, "Wizards of the Coast, they've got some answering to do. They vouched for you.
No, tell him
right.
And now you've started a fire and ripped down our sacred tapestry."
I didn't start the fire, and I saved that tapestry.
It is.
And then we got to do some dog action. Dog action.
There's one stuck down there with rubber piece. He said another day.
You just got too old. It's
There's also these
hundreds of years of servitude protecting this temple.
There's also these main characters. Is there a thematic reason for there being food dogs in here?
Yeah, there was originally.
Originally, not anymore.
Yeah. Now they're just there because they were there, so they left them. You're still invisible though. So I gotta aim by smell. 1, 2, 3.
So you're alone.
One of them gets you 21. That's a little short, right?
22.
You're 22.
No, are you 21?
21. Yeah.
Oh, one of them.
He's not rep to the ring.
4 points of damage.
Who just writes these things on the board?
Yeah, like Rage. Who wrote Rage?
Tyler.
Right, it's over there, right? Yeah. You guys are coming forward.
Susan, what
to
did
try
you
and
do?
protect the exit, not backwards to bite this off.
They're not gonna go swimming in the.
They are not going into the bathtub room.
They're not allowed in the bathtub room.
They're not.
Bushes got in the bathroom.
They're not
Why
scary.
would you want to go in the bathroom?
They don't want to take a bath.
These six though, if they smell, how big do they smell? How often do you bathe?
I think those guys could save less often than Dark.
I believe in block magic.
I'm not even a wild magic sorcerer.
One of them makes a bite you. 2 points damage.
Do I lose my invisibility?
Only if you do something.
Do I think?
No. Wait, where do they bite him?
On an ankle.
I don't know his weak spot.
This all-American wrestler guy, right? He's completely undefeated. All through high school, all through college, he goes to the Olympics. And he meets up with this Russian guy. And the Russian guy has been completely undefeated in all of his schooling, all of his post-doc schooling, and he's been in the Olympics before. And his coach tells him, if he gets you in that Mongolian ear hole, you're done for. Nobody's ever escaped from that. So don't let him get you in that hole. Don't let him get you in that hole. So they go out there to wrestle. And sure enough, the Russian guy gets him in the Mongolian ear hole. And the coach goes, oh no! And he closes his eyes. And all of a sudden he hears the referee bang the mat. And the American guy jumps up and goes, yes! Gold medal! Yes! And the coach is like, I covered my face. What happened? Everything. He goes, Coach, he got me in that Mongolian ear hole. And my body was all twisted up and thing. And all I could do is tell that there were balls in my mouth. So I just bit down on those balls as hard as I could. He goes, whoa, that's probably illegal. He goes, yeah, but you don't know how much motivation biting your own balls gives you.
That's a true story.
True story. Did the dogs go 10? All the dogs seem to be running down the hall.
Crying.
This is a funny joke. All the dogs seem to be running down the hall except one stopped to bite Darkon.
All this move, how far? 40, 30, 40? How far is that? Is that
Oh, it's
past
like
the dog?
25.
I can't go past it.
Yeah, Darkon and the dog are filling up the hallway now. You could run through Darkon.
How far did I go?
That'd be 7 if you pass the dog.
Yeah.
And you want to hit the dog?
If I pass the dog, then the dog is not going to. No,
Dog's getting an opportunity, huh?
Is he? Oh, I'll just stay with him.
You want to hit the dog?
No, I'll just stay with him.
Not going to hit the dog. Okay. So just stand there with the dog.
Yeah.
Grapple the dog.
I should just grapple the dog and be like,
No, no. You know what's been.
Grapple that dog. I don't know why you're doing that. But okay, you know what? I don't like anybody's doing any of this. So it doesn't matter. That's what you do, though. You're done.
I need to talk to the big guy.
We want to talk
The
to
bugbears start dragging Inyas towards the door.
Oh, thank goodness. I thought they were going to drag him downstairs.
You need to go downstairs.
No. I need to just leave.
And then
This party's
Darkon,
gotten too crazy.
I'm spreading.
Grochek bumped into you as he passed you in the hallway there.
Grochek, which way are you going?
up.
I thought you were in front of me.
Yes.
I am in front of you. I am now in front of you.
I thought you were way in front of me, no?
No.
All right, well, I'm following, I'm trying to get out. And there's nowhere dogs to spawn.
Yeah, but now you ran into a wall of dogs.
I can't go around them because it's just a.
It's dog
stairway.
full.
Can I climb on top of them and just step on them like?
No.
Can someone give me a flag? If I do a fireball or lightning, would it just shoot around the corner?
No, lightning ball.
Because
Lightning would go straight
it
down.
would hit the wall.
I thought you were gonna hit the one that was in front of you.
I don't want to lose invisible.
Oh,
Yeah, that's really not this point.
The dogs are going up with us, right? So I'm just going to pretend I'm a dog. I'm barking. I'm barking at this point. I'm following.
No, she isn't barking.
I'm the second to last dog. That's all they know.
It's more of a yip, yip, yip.
I'm the second to last dog. The last one's there. I'm the second to last. All right, I'm done. That was
Hobgoblins, they're guarding the door. And then, Ineas, are you going to try to get away, or you're just letting them muscle you out the door? And
My
then
rights are being infringed.
it's back to
My First
Diego.
Amendment.
Back to Diego, what are you going to do?
Fly up to the next one.
That's 18 again?
Yeah. Or less. If I can get look in.
No, there's no entrances. You're on the third landing now. There's probably an entrance over here if it's anything like the
Okay, that makes sense.
other. Actually, that's probably really bad structural design. Probably makes it easier to tip the tower, but you know.
It's awesome.
Every 90 degrees would probably be the right thing to do. Lander.
Speed.
Just running 18.
I am speed. 18.
You're on the third floor, so I'll put you on the outer ring. Since you're above the dogs. And then we go to the priest.
Are there big enough cracks in the tower I can see through? And spit it back out?
No, I mean, no. What?
I don't know how good their mortar is.
The floor is supporting you. It can't have holes.
You built the tower?
No.
Design.
Go to Pisa.
I've been to Pisa. Have you been to Pisa? You know, the stairs got so worn down from people walking up the stairs in the Tower of Pisa. They're like, well, we don't want to mess up this historical event, so we're going to go in and spend millions of dollars, and we're just going to flip the stairs over so that they, you know, the backside will be on it. And then when they started flipping them over, somebody 500 years earlier had already done that, and they're already worn out. So they just abandoned the whole project.
That was a really good idea.
And no one thought to document this?
No.
No one thought of putting
No, because you don't want to, then it won't be the original stone that came from a quarry and the blah, 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 and then historical. So now they're just worn out.
They slip and hurt their ankle.
Probably. I don't think you're even allowed to walk in there anymore. Every few years they have to jack it up a little bit to keep them from falling over.
They stopped at 4.5 degrees.
Yeah, and they keep jacking it.
4.4.
Yeah, every time it goes a little farther, they jack it back up.
It's stable at 4.1.
Probably Italian engineers.
They get pretty good at jacking up.
Those dang engineers.
They've been doing it for hundreds of years, though, so I imagine they know.
It doesn't lean as much as it used to, but it still leans.
The lean is natural though.
Yeah.
A lot of towers lean, though, you know. That one's famous. But, there's a lot of European towers, I think.
I've seen some leaning ones.
There's a leaning tower in the town I used to live in. Had a lean to the top of it, and everyone claimed that they had run out of water one afternoon, and rather than go down to the river, they just used beer to finish that section, and they caused the mortar to.
Oh.
That's probably just a legend.
And
The truth is stranger than fiction.
you know what?
Kitzingen, Germany. The Leaning Tower of Kitzingen.
It's
Not nearly as famous. That's the one in Pisa.
Wait, there's a leaning tower of Pisa as well?
It's pizza.
Yes. In Pisa, but not at the tower,
They don't.
but nearby. Probably about 300 yards from the tower to the restaurants. Yeah. A lot of restaurants there. People like to eat while they stare at the tower.
And do Do the thing.
and
Do
do the
the-
thing.
I feel like that's one thing where you don't need to go.
You just see the picture and
Yeah,
then
yeah. There's a lot of things like
What about
I've gone to, and
Stonehenge?
I'm just like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. Yeah, and that's it. You pretty much just go.
pretty
I was
much
there.
is, yeah.
yeah.
I kind of felt that way when I went to the Grand Canyon
Unless,
too.
unless you
I'm
take,
like,
That's what my
this is
mom
cool
said
for
the
like
same
5 minutes.
thing.
I'm like,
unless you hike
Yep.
okay, I see it.
3 miles in the
Shouldn't
heat to
say
see the
Grand
tower, and
Canyon's
then you go,
okay.
fuck this.
So
What the
what-
fuck am I here?
I went up
Now I
there
gotta
every
walk
day,
back.
So I felt like I could fall in all the time. So I didn't feel that way. I liked it.
Hey, Hayden?
Yeah, I'm like, this is really cool. And then I'm like, okay, I saw it.
Yeah, but you gotta go in the Grand Canyon.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I know people that hike down.
Yeah.
And that's easy. But hiking up,
Yeah.
it's not easy.
I wouldn't think.
Because you're supposed to hike all your trash out and everything.
Yeah.
I hiked a circuitous route from the North Rim all the way down and then out. to
You
the-
can rent
So you
mules,
rent
I
again?
think.
or over
You
5
can rent
5
mules
days.
to help you.
Very, very
Days.
expensive.
You rent mules?
35 miles.
Miles.
Yeah, 35 miles in 5 days. So 7 miles a day. Except it wasn't exactly 7 miles a day because the last 2 days were a lot harder than the first 3 days.
It was still 7 miles, but it felt like more.
Yeah. No, I think we actually did like 10 miles, 10 miles, and then 2 because it was.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And we were on a 3-day camping trip to hike down.
Yeah.
We got down there and found out one of our friends, who you know, but I won't mention his name,
Okay.
for the entire 3-day camping trip, brought one sub sandwich.
One sandwich. That's what he had.
That's all
Oh
he
my
had.
God.
That's all I would need.
You can't live on
I could.
I'm telling a lot of stories because we get bored of this thing. I do have a funny story. So I had hiked tonight for I had hiked tonight for no, we
So
can
what
have
food
stories.
when you already got
Hiked
started?
tonight for 3 days to get to the bottom of this canyon. I had carried a 1 pound bag of M&Ms. If you've never in your backpack,
it. Is it hot?
It was a lot. No, it was not hot during this entire
Okay.
thing. It was not hot. It was cold. Anyway, so 1 pound bag of M&Ms. I get the 1 pound bag of M&Ms out. I lay them on the picnic table. And I'm like, hey, where's the restroom? I'm going to hit the restroom. Then we're going to split these M&Ms with the people I'm hiking with. Because, carried them all the way down here.
Sounds
As I
reasonable.
come back from the bathroom, there's a ring-tailed cat that has the bag of M&Ms in his mouth. And a ring-tailed cat is about 1.5 pounds, and he's carrying a pound of M&Ms. And he's whooshing off in the bushes. And I'm like, you fucking ring-tailed cat. I just found out 2 weeks ago that chocolate is poisonous to ring-tailed cats. So fuck that little guy. He deserved that shit.
Probably died.
I don't know, man.
You probably said.
When they say that, that's just for like pure chocolate, no chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
it's not,
isn't as bad of
You don't
there's not that much coke.
You don't think
coke out.
1 pound of
Cookie?
M&Ms would kill a 1.5 pound?
Peanuts in
ring-tailed
there.
cat?
Yeah,
No, no peanuts.
European
Oh,
Scott.
either
Peanuts
regular.
too heavy to carry
yeah.
to the bottom of the Grand Canyon. You only carry the best down at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
You need the nuts
Yeah.
for the protein.
European
1 pound is 1 pound. It's not like 1 pound of peanuts is heavier than 1 pound of pure chocolate.
Yes, but 1 pound of
It's 1
pure
pound.
chocolate has more energy to help you get back down in the canyon.
You know, energy and protein was the
Yeah, but you don't need protein
Penis.
to get out of the canyon. You can work on that later. You need energy to get out of the canyon.
What is energy but protein?
Per pound.
The Europeans scoff at our chocolate because they say it's not even,
It's not
doesn't
even chocolate.
resemble chocolate.
Yeah, but we have fancy chocolate.
Because it's a milk
We
chocolate.
just have super cheap chocolate.
They call it wax. They think it tastes like wax.
taste that.
You know where it
Is
actually
it
tastes
my
like
turn?
wax? Mexico. And it's funny 'cause
They took
apparently
American
they
chocolate
created it.
to the extreme. Right,
And
and
why
that's
is
where
it such
chocolate.
low quality?
Right, that's where chocolate actually comes from.
Yeah.
It would be cheaper there.
Because the French had to make it better.
Shit.
What?
Who went last?
I think it's the dog's turn now.
That makes sense.
Did Lander go?
The priests. There's the priest move.
Yeah.
No,
Dog.
Ines. Wait, did
I think
Ines
he says that. I think he said it wrong.
Ines, have you suffered enough?
So the dog next to Grotok's biting the Grotok. And he gets a 21. That's a bite, isn't it?
That's
2 points of damage.
Do you say ow?
And 2 of them are up here yipping
No.
at, no, they're actually. Nope, they have to smell. Hold on. We're going to see if those first 6 can smell you. Only 2 of them. So 2 standing next to you smell you coming, and they try to bite you. But only scored 18. 18's not good, isn't it? What's the armor class on a sorcerer? 20.
20 or 25.
Yeah, just 20. So they missed. That's the dogs. Now we're back to Grotug.
The dogs aren't running up the stairs more, so I have room.
No.
I need room.
There's no one coming to fight.
Who's at the front of our group? Where is
Lander.
Lander? I didn't see him.
He's
all the way
lapping
like
the
a
dogs at this
wrapping.
point.
I'm on the second floor.
He's on the third floor.
So I don't know how to get up.
He's almost to the
Oh my
entrance
God,
on the
I'm
third
about
floor.
to see the silver toilets, yeah. No longer,
So porcelain bathtubs, silver toilets,
He's just guessing.
and then golden
He's just-
commodes. So what's up? There's
Grotug is
there's
thinking,
golden sinks.
and then it hits him, and he knows
Oh, then
there's nothing up. There's not a way back down. And he
golden showers.
swing at the dog next to him. So I'm gonna whack him.
Whack the dog next to you.
Yeah,
She said there's one.
at probably 16 on that.
We gotta go to the roof.
Um, 15 points of damage.
13 total. Oh, that's only one hit.
Now that we've
Yeah,
gone this
13.
far, there's
Okay.
no turning back.
That's not
I
enough.
mean, I could tell someone else.
I don't know why I'm rolling. For to hit.
What's your ticket plus?
14.
Are you plus 14, really?
Yeah.
Well, you're just rolling to see if you get a 1 or a 20.
Okay. At 18.
18 points of damage?
Yeah.
That kills the link dog. So he disappears in a cloud of dust.
She's just gonna come back.
I'm gonna go ahead and go back down the steps.
Why?
Another one, please.
Don't kill them. It does no good.
Oh my gosh. We're here forever.
Now when you say you, as you go by,
What? He can't attack me as I go by.
Opportunity.
Why is he attacking me? Did he hit?
Ryan, is it true that it's porcelain bathtubs, silver commodes,
no.
and golden showers?
No. There's only one floor that's the bathroom.
I just heard there were golden showers.
Do they shit in the bathroom?
Perhaps you've gone in the room and
Can someone,
investigated.
can someone make these dogs move?
Perhaps there are some hidden toilets or something.
I'm too shit in the bathroom.
Let's turn the water off. We can do nothing.
Stop it down the drain.
Turn the water walls up.
Let's start a flood.
Bugbears throwing you out. They go outside and they close the doors behind them.
Oh, but it is just free to do what he wants?
Yeah, they just shove in you.
Look and see if there's a window in
They
there.
close the doors behind you. Yeah, on the second floor there's arrow slits all the way around.
But not a window someone could fit through.
Not human, no. Not a gnome in armor, no.
What about gnome not in armor?
I don't know. How big are gnomes not in armor? No, your head's too big.
By the way, I can get out with Misty Step. I can. As long as I can see my destination.
I can teleport someone else out.
Was this folly to go in here? Was this not a good idea?
We're doing great.
We killed one tapestry, I think.
Harmed it. We haven't killed it.
Oh, we found it. That was the Bugbear's Dark Hunter. The dogs are standing in front of you.
Am I still stuck?
And they're still sniffing you. They're trying to locate you by smell in order to bite you some more.
I don't even know what to do because I can't move.
Come back downstairs. I can't see you. I don't know what you're doing.
What is your plan once you get downstairs?
I mean, there's people to fight. So, I'm an orc. I'm a barbarian. I'm a half orc. So I'm like, wait in you, so I'm gonna go get him.
We're not supposed to kill these people. I thought we're supposed to work
I already
with
went like
them.
this. Wait a minute. I already know there's nothing at the top. Or if there is, it's probably not anything that we're looking for. There's
Let
nothing
me ask-
alive. And there's nothing there's no way out.
If we leave, do you guys have a way out? Do Leonard say we have a way out?
We'll know when we know.
Well, no.
Go up and see.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So we're trying to figure out what Dark Hunt's doing. Are you running backwards? Are
I'm
you
going
standing in a
to,
hallway trying to be small?
I'm
Are
going to
you
stay right out.
stepping out of the arrow?
If I ready a dodge, does a dodge move invisible?
He can misty step out of the arrow slit.
So I'm going to ready a dodge and just stay right
Okay, it's just paper. dodge action, essentially.
Yeah.
So everybody who tries to attack you has disadvantage.
Yeah, as long as I don't lose a visible.
And that was Darkon, but otherwise you're just standing there. Hobgoblins and then Inus. Inus, do you have anything to say to the guys who just threw you out and closed the door behind
I am going to report you.
you?
Can I have your badge number and your name?
Okay. So we're back to Diego. Diego, you're flying?
I think we were to get the papers that we're looking for.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're looking for.
We're looking for
Okay.
the papers. that
You
we're
fly
looking for.
right even with the entrance. I think you can go one past the entrance. So you go one past the entrance. As you look in there you see bunk beds all along all the walls and a poker table in the center of the room. In the center of the room, there are a bunch of copper pieces on this table and cards.
Copper.
Yeah, they're just
Oh my
Is that
God.
four?
Copper. It says
It's probably several hundred copper pieces, but again, it's
Steal
copper
their
pieces.
cards and just put them on.
So you
they
think
have
there's a
their
gold
cards,
piece
so
on
they
the
have
table?
nothing to do. They have
Oh,
to make
you mean
new
there's
ones.
one gold
They have to
piece?
buy more.
Let's see, that'd be 100.
How
No,
many beds do I see?
it's probably worth 7 or 8. About 24.
Short sheet the beds.
Shouldn't take a long time. Steal a sock of each.
Pee in all their beds.
They probably smell like me anyways. She wouldn't even notice.
That doesn't look interesting. I'm gonna keep going.
Okay. And then we're going to go to later. We just run some more.
Just run 18 more space.
You gonna look at the beds as you go by?
Hold that. Oh, now it's with the silver moons, whatever they're supposed to be.
Top floor is golden showers.
Almost on the 4th floor. And then we go to the priest, which is on the 1st floor. And then the dogs. The dogs all try to sniff for Darkon. Only one of them locates you. And use disadvantage because you're dodging. So he misses it. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Then it wouldn't do anything. A dog wouldn't do anything.
Nope. Okay.
No, but it gives you something to do.
Well, I'm glad
I
I
can't
know.
figure out why you're just standing there, though. 'Cause it's
I don't
like-
want to kill them because they'll just respond.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm using the knowledge that you only have that many things. It's true.
Okay.
I mean, even if you had
Completely
more, it wouldn't change anything at this point. It's not like they're dangerous.
And I'm just getting ready to Misty step out of here once they tell me what to go for.
Because what I'm doing is I'm rolling the hits. And if they hit, then I'm going to roll again. So I actually
See if
gave
it
him
sticks.
triple disadvantage.
Okay. So that was the dogs all done.
Yeah, dogs are done.
They don't want to run up.
No. Go, Tig. You're on the stairs.
I don't think Brian wants to move enough.
No, dogs just. That's right, dogs control.
Can I make it down to the bottom of the steps if I
Dash, yeah.
dash? Yeah.
But this dog not trying to attack the thing.
Nope, Ayrton was already on the stairs.
Is she already down to the very bottom?
10 down there. You can move 16, so you have 6 more movement, but the door's closed.
The door, yeah, is closed. Is it, you said it's a sliding door, right?
Yep.
So just slide.
Just open
Yeah.
the door and say, "Oh, I thought that was the bathroom," and then walk out.
I can interact with them.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna.
And there's
I know.
hobgoblins standing right in front of the door.
Have a good excuse.
What are you going to say to the hobgoblin?
Just say you thought it was the bathroom.
I just say I always thought it was. Nothing.
Just stare at him.
Men sleep.
Wait,
I'm
no.
probably gonna.
Wait till
I'm,
next turn, maybe.
I already dashed. I can't attack, so I'm not gonna do anything. I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right, we're back to Darkon. Really? No, wait.
That was me.
No,
I mean,
keep
yeah.
it
There.
is it?
Yeah, skip him. Darkon.
Okay.
So then, yeah.
Yeah, they both just
I do
move,
the
and
exact
that's
same
just
thing.
stand
I'm
around.
done. Exact same thing.
You just stand there on the
So
stairs,
now, how
wait for them to sneak you
now
out.
Aeneas does nothing.
Oh no, the hobgoblins at the bottom of the stairs are going to try to grapple Darkon.
I don't
They
think
can't even see
he
me.
hasn't.
You open it?
I didn't open the door.
I don't think she opened the door.
I said
How
no.
can you stare at them menacingly if you don't open the
I didn't open the door.
door?
I said no. When I get down to the bottom of the steps, I go, wait a minute.
How do you
If
know
I
there
get
are
down to the
hobgoblins having the door? You just open the door.
I don't know.
Well, you technically do.
You're just standing by the door menacingly.
Well, yeah, because I said, wait a minute. If I know, if I no,
I have to
I
watch
know.
it.
I know,
You're right.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
I'm not sure if she said.
All right. You know what? Go ahead. I
Did she say she opened the door?
Roll an athletics check.
Okay. All right.
And basically, you bat their arms away. What'd you get?
28.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So they cannot grab you.
She said, get off me.
And they're shouting, what are you doing in there?
Looking for the bathroom.
Yeah.
The bathroom.
Because when I thought about it, I'm like, yeah. When I thought about it, I'm like,
Someone
wait.
told me the bathroom was on the second floor.
That was my thing when I said, oh wait, if I open the door, I can't do anything because I'm already dashed.
Yeah,
So I'm like, oh, I should not even do anything. So I had to open the door.
okay.
Whose turn is it? My turn?
No.
No, that was
Somebody else's turn.
It's we're skipping Nini's and back to Diego. Diego, are you flying some more?
Let's see what's up there. All this commotion, see what's up
I have a feeling he's in the basement, by the way. Who? The guy we don't have.
Wait, we want a guy? That's good.
there. His name's Neil.
He's got.
Maybe.
something with
Well,
nails.
we're going up,
No,
and
no.
this is going down, right?
And this is outside.
I got kicked out.
Oh, you did?
He's been
He
banned.
got booted.
Oh, I thought they were gonna take you down.
Is that Lander?
Yeah,
Does Lander say anything?
No,
he's 2 floors above you.
No, but I'm saying, does he see?
not anything you know.
He's not at the top?
He's almost at the top though. Just another 20 feet. And then we're at George.
I should have did this last time. Should have just bonus action ridge on it. I don't know how I will bonus action ridge.
Okay.
And
Real aggressive.
I can't do anything unless I just fight the first guy, yeah? And push through.
You'd shove him out of the way.
Yeah. You
We
just
don't
go.
want to kill these people. They're supposed to be our allies, right?
Really?
And we're trying.
We're
We're
working.
trying what? Not
for
to.
them, right?
We're trying not to kill them.
Are we working with them?
We're working for them.
We're
So we
working
don't wanna
for
kill
them. No,
our-
I'm gonna
warrior.
push the guy. Fine, I'll just push the guy out of the way.
Okay, make your strength check. We're gonna 19.
No. Strength? Oh yeah. 21.
You push him out of the way. You want to step forward?
I'll step forward. I can't get through, and I can't walk through.
I mean, yeah, you can just walk through.
Okay, not
We
gonna walk
just go out
through.
the door?
Walk through the.
So, I mean, they could have opportunity to take you though.
Yeah, that's fine.
You get right to the doors. These guys are gonna try to grab you as you walk away. So make a athletics check.
checks?
Yeah.
16 on the dice, so another 13.
29. I got 21, so you get away from them. They were just trying to grab you though. They weren't hitting you.
Okay.
Not attacking.
Okay. Yeah.
And you run for the door. You're standing at the door now. The door's under the pink guys, so I can picture the right behind the bugbears. Okay, that brings us to the bugbears. Who done nothing in the dark?
I'm gonna go ahead and Misty step out to what I can see through the arrow sling.
Sure. So you're just gonna miss a step down onto the ground.
To a safe spot. And then I'll head over to my companions over there.
Okay.
Eventually.
And he's here yelling at the guards about reporting them and their badge numbers and things like that.
Oh, and you.
I'm gonna say, we weren't in there. I've been down here the whole time.
What are you talking
I've been down here the whole time. I don't know.
Been down here the whole time. And then we go to hobgoblins, who now run over there and try to grab you one more time. You. Wait, they're not fast enough. Never mind.
Why do you want to grab me?
They're not fast enough
I don't know,
because they
it's
don't
kinda
move as
gay,
fast
yeah,
as you do.
They're trying to touch my muscles. Yeah,
I forgot you're faster than they are, so they can't.
Wait, they're priests and you're a boy, right?
There's hobgoblins in you. Still yelling at the guard. Back to Diego. You always been in front of him?
No, I've been slowly gaining on him.
Why? He puts 18 to you. I don't count very well. Everything you bumped in the walls or something.
It's the ceiling over here. You lose the ring stand on there.
And then we're at Lander. Okay, so you run up to the last room there. You look in there, and there's a very ornate throne with gold and red cushions, and there's a mummified bugbear in fancy robes sitting there, and all the walls are filled with scrolls. Little, you know, those things like a wine rack.
Yeah, I understand.
And they scroll.
Ooh, valuable scrolls. Get your bag of holding ready and just go like this.
Go
like this. We're going to destroy this religion in one shot.
Listen, this is what we wanted.
Say what?
Are these Elder Scrolls?
I don't know.
Think of the ransom we can get alone on these scrolls as we ransom them back. Millions.
Is the guy dead?
He's definitely
He's very dead.
He's very, very good.
Hey, sir.
You talk to him
I'll see if he has any jewels or
Hey, does he have any,
weapons.
like,
Special weapons.
does one finger look crooked?
You're going all the way across the room, but yeah.
One finger's doing
I'm gonna
this.
run into the room.
Okay.
What happens?
Firebolt.
Nothing happens?
Firebolt.
And the big bugbear mummy is standing over here next to the wall. Oh no, I'm sorry. There's a dragon skull behind him. He made sure I told you that. The giant dragon skull behind him. He's sitting in front of the dragon.
Grab everything.
A very ornate gold throne. Okay. And then we go on to Grotag. Are you going out the door?
If I haven't already,
Is she
then
just manhandling these people?
It's like, get off me.
yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out the door, and I see Inyas out there.
Yeah, and he's yelling at these two bugbears that are standing outside.
Guys, I think the zone will feel too low level for us. I think we're out level a bit.
I'm gonna go out, and I'm gonna look for a tent.
Go back to the old zone.
You're gonna walk through those guards. Make one more athletics check as they try to grab you.
Well, can I just push him? But yeah, okay. 14 on the die, so 27.
Yeah. You just shove them off and you walk right through.
So.
I mean, or just walk through them. It's a better option in my opinion.
So Grotag's out.
Do
now,
I
too.
see a tent with some that would have some information on the realm of where we're trying
What
to?
was our original intention of going in this?
That's a great
I
question.
forget what it was now.
We have everything.
We have everything we need, so let them know.
Why'd we go in here?
To get the papers.
We just got the papers now that we're
we already
done.
have-
We already have the
Yeah.
papers.
Wait, but the
So we were just
the
curious.
more important question is, why did we go in the secret room?
Because it's
Yeah,
secret.
Because it was a
Let's see.
How did you
secret.
have, you perceived it and you told us about it.
Then everybody
Yeah,
started
but
itching.
just like real life, why do I do the things I do?
Then we're like, curious.
Hey, what's in that door after the men's bathroom in the Silver Tail Inn? I assume you just went through it.
I thought it was
It's just a lie. It's just a lie. It's just a lie.
Okay, that explains everything.
Like, you didn't go to issue, did you?
No.
Anyone here go to issue?
I mean, I went over there to hang out and stuff.
When you walk on campus, there's these square manholes, not round.
Steam tunnel.
And one night we pried them open.
Yeah.
And we went down there. There's a complete
Steam
tunnel
tunnel,
system
yeah.
all
That's
through.
in my university too.
So you'll just enter any man.
Any hole that's in any hole. Any hole. It's gotta be square.
All right, you fly into the room with Lander.
Alright.
There's a bunch of scrolls and all these little cubbies on the wall, and there's this
Just in
ornate
case those
dude.
guys come up, I'm gonna bust that knife. Defend their way through it. So switch over to my AC. Are we stealing?
Is there a downside to steel?
No one knows we're up here.
Well,
I mean-
there's,
Man, they don't speak English.
We know
Do you
you're
have a
up
way to
there.
get out?
there is some evidence that we are.
Okay. I mean, if there's no doors or we.
With, using vortex or
Are
something?
there more stairs going up?
No,
Is there a
No
ceiling?
windows at all?
there's no ceiling hatch.
So you don't have a way out. Oh no. What?
We'll see.
Is it gonna cause noise?
No.
Oh,
This is, the
Are
rope
you-
trick is coming out.
no, that would just put us in the same spot.
I'm gonna collect all the scrolls.
You take all the scrolls.
And anything that looks valuable, I'll help, so it goes
Wait,
faster.
you can even take the corpse. Do you want the corpse? Do you want that, do you want that dragon skull? You want that dragon skull?
After we take the corpse, I have to take the corpse.
I don't know about
The
that.
corpse looks pretty desiccated to the point where it might crumble if
Yeah,
you
I
touch it.
don't know if I'll touch that.
Just be gentle.
Does he have anything jewelry?
Yeah.
Take
Of
everything.
value?
Uh-huh.
Pure gold.
It might be
Like a
cursed.
giant, one of them, Tutankhamun style necklacey things with like lots of plates made of gold and lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli.
Lapis lazuli.
Blue stone.
It has so many words because it's actually three different substances together.
I am going to steal the jewelry.
In the corpse.
Not the corpse.
In the chair.
Is the chair gold?
Oh.
I think I'm gonna take the chair. Yeah.
Why?
Oh my god, it's pretty heavy.
That's what I imagine.
And the dragon skull,
Lapis
it's
lazuli.
pretty big. It's like 10 feet across.
The little gold specks are
10
higher.
feet.
You think we should take the dragon skull?
Yeah, well,
How big is it? It's how many feet?
10 feet across.
we can gold plate it.
That won't fit in,
I don't think it'll fit in the bag holding.
No.
I'd like that one.
Come back
We can
later.
always try it.
And do what with it?
Do you know how good that skull would look on our property? When we just put it in the middle of our property? Oh, God.
You said that, no?
But you are taking all the scrolls. There's a lot of scrolls. It's going to take a while. They're
We're not
just,
stealing them, we're just
I mean, it's not like
borrowing.
anyone's trying to stop us.
No, no.
We're just borrowing them, we're not stealing.
There's one more dog attacking us.
Right? Okay.
May take all
And the, wait, you're not taking the
Okay.
jewelry?
Oh, wait, are you taking the jewelry?
100%.
Is it cursed?
Are you taking the corpse? Are you going to roll to break the corpse? Are you trying to take the book jewelry off of it?
No, they'll hate us more if you do that.
I'm gonna try not to break the corpse when I take the jewelry out.
Okay. Make a dex check.
Oh, but it could
Shoot
break.
a sleight of hand.
Can he do that?
Oh.
Do you want to take the necklace? He doesn't want to touch it.
I have a mending spell that fix the corpse.
You're outside.
Wait, what is the necklace?
It's big
Expensive.
gold and blue stone
Oh, okay.
necklace.
That's
And
expensive.
Lapis
Yeah, might
lazuli.
as well.
that's the one.
So that's gonna be.
This is RP I wanted.
Lapis lazuli. I could be butchering it.
It's a 30.
Oh, 30. Okay, yeah.
17.
Yeah, you get the necklace off without the head coming off.
Oh, is that all I was trying to?
Yep.
Is that the
All right, now go for the bracelets.
Are there bracelets?
No. There used to be a ring, but somebody glued a finger back on.
There's no crown,
No, no crown.
Was there a bag?
dagger.
Is there like a gem encrusted cup?
No.
Those are called chalices.
No, I meant cup.
Those
Coffee?
also-
No.
That's also what those are called.
Steal his balls and they'll never be complete.
I'm just gonna start stealing scrolls.
Right?
How long does it take?
Are they fancy
I
scrolls?
don't know, maybe 5-10 minutes.
Can you read one?
No, actually, they look, in addition to being just weathered from being old, most of them were written, in the field. So they're like field journals.
Also, not, they're saying they're not
They got
that.
dates on them. And they're historical significance.
We could ransom this
We're gonna
guy
need all
for so
these.
much money.
Okay, you got all the scrolls, then what do you do?
I'm gonna go to slit in the wall.
One of the splits out in the hallway?
I'm gonna cast and learn to do something.
Cast reduce on yourself?
Let's shrink myself down to tiny size.
Right?
And squeeze through.
Okay.
And drop down.
Okay.
Will you
You're
die?
gonna drop down 30 feet and take the damage?
Oh,
Yes. Then you're gonna feather fall. Does feather fall also take concentration?
I imagine it goes.
And how are you getting out?
He's gonna teleport. How you getting out?
You can just fly
I'll
out.
misty step out.
Oh, you can misty step out. Yeah, yeah. So you go down far enough that you're 30 feet from the ground, you can misty step the ground.
Do I have to? Or can I just misty step out and fly down?
Well, I guess you can do that.
Yeah.
Might be suspicious, but you could do it.
That's true. I don't want to be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Yeah. I'll go
All right. So you float down on the back
I'm
side.
Mary Poppins now.
The back side of the tower. You want to come down right at the front.
No.
Come down on the back, maybe.
Yeah.
Few people go, hey, floating gnome.
I'm going.
You misty step. Where do you go? Front, back, side, back. Boop. And then you fly, and then you fly around to your friends, and you all meet up.
Hi guys.
Yeah,
We're seeing you here.
We've been outside the whole time. What are we doing?
Did you find anything cool inside?
We're looking
They
at the
let me
bathroom.
in.
It's more like.
He just was looking for the bathroom and
Let me
he
in.
got, somehow there's a misunderstanding.
What's this argument about? Your sick there, you want their back
They thought you guys did some funny business or something in there.
We've
Well,
been outside.
obviously you didn't because you're coming from this way.
Once
You
we
all-
saw the fire,
I
we
was
got
trying
out
to
of there.
tell them you all ran out when the fire started.
Yeah.
I don't like fire.
I wasn't in there, but I would have run around the fire started as well.
If I was in there.
If I was.
If I did it.
Yeah, it's dangerous for fire being
Yes.
because there's so many scrolls.
Those fancy what do you call those things on the wall?
Tapestries?
Yeah, those
Tapestries.
they cut. I've heard those catch fire real fast.
I had to pull one down so that it didn't get fired.
Oh, you're a hero.
It should be lavish in gold upon you.
You like necklaces?
And the battle of the pink dogs was over.
Anyway, it looks like we found everybody. We'll be out now.
Okay.
We'll be on our way.
Yeah. We'll still be expecting that lamb.
And you're going to
This
go
is
find
not
the
people
tents
who
with
told us
the.
to do that.
You're right,
So,
you're right.
yeah.
If I had time, I could do it after.
That's Wizard.
Either way.
Yeah, only way I have time is.
I mean, we had time the whole time they were in there doing my.
Oh, yeah, but he has to go and find the tent, and then he has to.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
why
he
couldn't
probably
he?
has directions.
He could have just been doing that while those guys were looting.
It probably wasn't worth it.
Yeah, okay.
So why?
I mean, it doesn't matter. We have all the time we need. So he
Yeah,
goes and
I'll
finds
do
the
that,
tent,
yeah.
and he memorizes
Sure.
the thing.
And that's just make it right down at Dark Tower.
Uh-huh, the Dark Tower.
Or no,
Circle.
Black Tower, Black Tower.
Black Tower Circle, that's right, Black Tower.
There's a scout, a dragon there.
And
Take that.
Put it in the bag.
the one guy like gives you shit though.
Ooh.
The guy who used to run the tickets at the circle.
Oh, I'm taking this
He's like, hey buddy, you can't be in here.
again.
Yeah, no, you can't. Come on. What?
Yeah.
Dude.
Who's gonna stop?
Who's gonna stop?
If you're gonna stop me, how are you gonna do it?
Oh,
There is no unauthorized teleportation from Gouge Code Teleportation Circle.
Oh, we're not leaving. I'm just drawing this circle. Just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Here's a shilling.
All right. So now where are you guys going next?
Let's
Get the big map.
Can we
Well,
evaluate the,
so they looted. Did you guys tell us Did you guys tell us what you guys found in the
We don't even know.
at the
we
top?
didn't find that.
it's gotta be
It was empty
cursed.
up top.
It's gotta be cursed.
It's lonely at the top.
Don't put the necklace on.
What necklace?
Do it. Don't do it.
Yeah, what necklace? You know nothing.
So this one is right here.
Or was that those one rings we got from the lich? No one knows about?
So where's the ash start?
It's a 100-mile radius around Thranduil, so it's 4 squares. And we're way down there in the.
Let's go start a walking distance.
Holland Black Tower.
So let's go, what's it supposed to see? Can we teleport directly to Vanderwall? No, we can't. We don't have a teleportation sensor. We have to.
You do have a teleportation circle,
But it only goes 2 other places right now.
can go to the center of the earth, though, because you didn't study it. You didn't understand circles at that point. That'd be a bad place to
All I
go.
knew were squares.
What would be that place to go?
I'm gonna work up the triangles.
Let's just get on our feet and start walking. And it's not like we can go any faster without using the. We could theoretically use the rod or the plane shift if we want to do that. Can we teleport directly into Fenduel?
Why would we want to go directly into the circle that no one's returned from?
Because they cannot expect.
Who are they? Exactly.
They are against us, though. You have to remember.
As long as we're not scouts, we're going
Exactly.
straight to the center.
We are strictly explorers.
Because there's us, and then there's them and they.
And then there's the scouts.
They're all died, so we're not scouts.
We are not scouts.
We are just folk wandering around.
That's right. We've got to have no plan.
No plan.
Ronan. So yeah, what are we doing?
Ronan have no master, not no plan. Pretty sure it's all plans.
Did those come in the dungeon box, or is there like a separate tower box? That's cool.
This isn't the Dark Tower box.
Is it?
We should do that more often where we go into random ass towers. Just
You were not expecting that we were in. That we were going to go in that way.
There was no purpose.
you shouldn't have.
Well, you
talked
gave
about
us a hidden room.
Well, the difference was this time, we didn't plan together. We just did our own things. Nobody said, hey, do we want to do this together? No. Just
Never started planning.
You've all earned 100 experience.
Did you get experience for that?
100 each.
I said you're getting experience for. Oh no, you're getting experience for saving the goblins at the North Pole. You're getting experience for looting things.
We killed 2 blink dogs.
We killed more than 2.
Did we come on 2?
it was more like
It
it was more like the experience
She
of
killed
talking
18.
to the guys, and there was interaction with a god.
We talked to a god.
Yeah, the god. We talked to their god.
The Pope guy?
No, the guy on the throne.
You talked to him?
Who?
No, we interacted with him.
That was.
He keeps calling him a god.
That's Neil.
He's the first
And he
Pope.
also keeps saying he wasn't there.
Oh, he's the Pope?
By the way,
He was the
I'm
first
gonna start
Pope.
making pamphlets
Forever Pope.
that your god is dead
Your god is dead.
and start passing them out.
Thank goodness it's just the god and not the Pope.
Your Pope / God is dead. Someone corrected me. I had to throw some pamphlets away. They were right.
That's a spelling error.
And so you're going to, you're headed towards Thranduil Overland?
Yeah.
How many days away?
But not with much purpose. Because
We're not scouting.
But without purpose.
not because we're scouting it, just because we want to.
Okay, and are you traveling directly from Harlan to Thranduil to see what you can see?
I don't want to ford that river, so we should go around it.
Oh, 40 rivers can be.
I think I'm being outmoded.
I think we're fording the river. Get in your pickup truck.
Perhaps there's a bridge.
Is there a shallow section?
Honestly, if we're looking for a shallow, it's not that far to just go around.
Nope. We're going through it.
Can't go under it. Can't go over it.
So you
Well,
travel through Harlan, and then you enter Nargo, which is the next little city-state over there.
Are there any like
Any dark
dead gods type things that we should?
That we should steal on the way.
I'm
No,
pretty good at it.
you're
Now.
just passing through, what do they grow on the west coast? Cornfield.
Not orange.
Wait, corn, east coast,
Corn with a
right?
K, right? Like the god of blood and
Yeah.
skulls.
Cornfields. And also potatoes.
Korne.
I know up there when the soil gets too rocky, towards the Dwarven Badlands, then they grow potatoes there.
Our land that we're going to own isn't in the Badlands, right?
No, it's in the
It's
forest.
in very fertile land.
Yeah, it's forest.
Very fertile land.
Why would I? No,
You tell me we're not getting fertile
it's
land?
rainforest, right? So
It's rainforest?
yeah,
No,
eucalyptus
that's
trees.
Sucks.
We can make soaps.
So it wouldn't be all that. A lot of the, nitrates are locked up in the trees themselves.
We've got to burn them down.
That's how you do.
Logging.
You gotta have a bushfire.
Burn down this forest and we can plant.
Plant more corn.
But I don't feel like building fire lines to protect other citizens.
Okay, all the elves moved out, so
They're not even dependent
no
anymore.
one there.
Or
We're
complain
gonna be
about it.
fine. Okay. Um,
Yeah.
did you want to talk to Snow White on your way through the Dwarven Badlands?
I
We're
think
going through the
you're making
Badlands.
stuff up.
I don't really get to see Snow White. The fact that she's still alive, kind of impressive.
Is that the one that hooked up with the 7 dwarves?
Yes.
Did they hook up? I heard that wasn't official
I
yet.
heard that.
I don't think it was a hookup. She didn't want it.
She couldn't handle it, is what I heard.
And then you pass into the mech-battled forest. And the forest is north of the Dwarven Badlands, so it goes from Badlands to burned down forest. Because the mechs burned down all the forest to the south of Randuil.
But does the soul have nitrogen now?
But right now it's all ashy. And there's a lot of erosion. Until you come to 100 miles from Thranduil. And that's when you see, you can see it from far away. So 125 miles from Thranduil, you see an ominous giant black bubble that covers the entire northern sky.
Guys, look at that.
It just looks like smoke, but the smoke is billowing up to the edge of the black hemisphere.
How far away from the Black Hemisphere?
You're 125 miles from the black
Oh,
hemisphere.
so we can just see it.
Yeah.
Oh,
This is
that's
also
far away.
it's 100 miles tall as well, right? So you
So
can see
it's
it
like
from quite a way.
centered on
Thranduil.
Am I able to?
Assuming it's a sphere.
Is it casting a shadow?
Perhaps
on
it's
it
just
for
a
us to-
dome on top of a cylinder.
Am I able to do some quick math and figure out how tall it exactly is?
Yes. And you figure out it's 100 miles tall.
And with some more math that I don't know how it probably works, how the circumference comes to.
The circumference
I don't know.
at the ground level around the thing. Yeah, so that would be 314 miles. Is that what you just said?
Right?
Okay.
To walk around it. Don't know why that would be interesting to anyone, but you could walk around it. It would only be 314 miles.
Sounds great. I just wanted to ask.
Grotech could ride that in about 4 days.
Alrighty.
Since
If you ride with Grotech, it'd take you 7 days if you went without it.
if there was somebody who has been inside of this that is now on the outside of it, where would they be?
I wouldn't be scouting to look for them.
And I have a question.
I'd
is
like
it-
to explore my option.
Is it 314 miles, 159265359?
Yes.
Make sure, good.
You want to be that exact? It is.
Well, I could be more exact, but it would take me years.
Okay, so you continue traveling north towards the dome, and as you get closer and closer, it looks bigger and bigger. Even to the point where you almost swear that in addition to the fact that you're closer, it's also growing.
It's growing still.
Wait,
How many miles? How big is it now?
Oh, 101 miles.
it's not 100. 100 in diameter?
Yeah.
Then it's 628 miles.
It's not good, that's
No,
Oh, you're right.
Who's turning it on?
and it's
Yeah,
100 in
that's
radius.
Trump told me that we need a nuclear device.
28 miles around.
We need a nuclear device to stop.
628 miles around?
Yeah.
I did my math wrong.
It's right there.
Can you multiply it by 2? Because it's 200 miles
We'll send the gnome to this.
diameter. Pi d.
Oh, dude, are our pigs with us right now or
It's
no?
about pi d around.
Can we send one of our pigs in there?
Currently 202.
So, how close are you now?
How long did it take to expand to another mile?
A day.
Mile a day?
So every day,
Did we just so happen to get here and it's 100 mile?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's growing towards us.
so what causes its growth?
That's one of the.
What denizens are in it?
whoa, those are scouting questions.
Why do the scouts not
Those are
return?
scouting questions.
Scouts never return. So you ride right up to it.
The barrier?
Yeah.
Who
Look
touches
at
it?
it.
I'm gonna finger
We
it a little
are,
bit.
we're 6 inches away.
Okay.
I'm gonna set a timer for a minute.
It's growing a mile a day.
How quick, how fast?
How fast does it grow in a minute?
Well, it's almost imperceptible in a minute. It doesn't grow at the same rate all the time. So as you're staying there watching, you're not seeing anything grow.
I'm gonna poke
But
it with
all of a
stick.
sudden it could be like a mile bigger and we'd be inside of it.
It might be.
Maybe.
Who
But
wants
it
to
grows
volunteer?
slowly, so you could like keep taking a step back.
Well, you actually grow pretty fast if it grows a mile a day.
Really? How many is that in a round?
That's what I was going with it.
How long is a mile?
5,280. 5,280 divided by 24. Give me
It's
the hour.
220 feet a minute, or an hour.
Right. Divide that by 60.
3.6 feet a minute.
30.6 feet a minute. You could pretty much crawl backwards.
Sure. It's still pretty fast though.
It's gonna be a problem soon, but right now you can just crawl backwards.
So 0.06 feet.
And you poke a stick in it. Where'd you get the stick?
I just.
It's less than an inch per second.
Yeah.
3/4 of an inch per second.
Why is all the land that we can see is just barren land right now?
I thought we burned it down by the next.
But that's if it's expanding at a constant rate, which
Yes.
we've established it's not.
Is it expanding at 1% its regular rate? 1%?
No.
So it's going to be 1.1 mile an hour or 1.0.
What?
Wow.
No.
Don't worry about it.
Ask me one of the questions and the answer is yes. I'm tired of saying no.
Porcelain?
No.
Golden showers?
This is an
Ash.
ashy
I said
bubble.
ash. Yeah. It looks ashy. But you're standing at the barrier. You don't smell anything, right? There's nothing coming out of the barrier,
No,
including smell.
If I-
finger the bubble.
Are you going to finger the
I would
bubble?
love for him to
You're gonna lose your finger.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. When he touches the bubble expands and completely surrounds him, right? And then it kind of shrinks back down as that bulge that was lander-shaped bulge on the outside now flattens itself out over the entire thing. And the bubble has grown, but only by like a lander's amount of volume, which is pretty small.
And lander bulge?
And lander is inside the bubble. Lander, you're inside the bubble, and as you look around, you can only see 60 feet because of all this ash. Except it's not real ash. It's like a magical ash. There's no smell. There's no sound. You can't catch any of it. It's not getting on you. It's like a projection of ash.
Like an illusion?
Yes.
One that spelled magic and this whole thing's gone.
And you can tell that going that way will bring you to chaos. And going that way will take you away from chaos. And that's all the sense of direction you have.
I'm going to finger the bubble on the non-chaos direction.
There's no bubble. There's no bubble.
There's nothing else?
No, you're just 60 feet in front, 60 feet behind you is just this ash. 60 feet to
shit.
your left, 60 feet to your right, just ash.
Okay.
Okay, later disappeared. Anybody else want to finger the bubble?
We don't see him at all.
We should retreat.
All right, I think we've come here and figured out what we need to.
Guys, we accomplished it with a lander. Our job is done.
Thank God.
Alright, I have the bag of holding.
Shit, we got all the scrolls.
That's why when I said I was poking it, I was just joking.
Who's poking it with a stick?
Let's take the moving.
No, I asked him where he got the stick, and he said I was just joking. I don't have a stick.
I don't have a stick. I didn't bring one.
We're talking about the bubble.
But I certainly would have walked into
I would
it.
poke it.
But I certainly would
What I
not
would be
walk into
doing.
it.
Poke the bubble.
I would not.
Yes, you were in front of a bubble. Lander poked to the bubble and got sucked inside.
So we don't see Lander anymore.
So we should go get Lander, because
Oh, yeah, go in after him.
we should all go in after him.
Yeah, you go first. You go first
We
and go
can't just
grab him.
leave him in there. Where's our party? Is
And
our party
for all we know,
member?
it's time dilation in there, and he's like, it's been
That's the point of this game.
no time at all right now.
No, it's not.
That's
We're
why
supposed to
I
work
did it.
as a team.
That's why I stole those scrolls, so I could do what I want. Exactly.
Now you have tons of time to read every scroll.
What you don't know is that bow will turn you,
This bullshit chaos land is.
Man, weren't we just supposed to like?
Ask me, what if he was gay before he touched the bubble?
Be straight. Be straight then.
So we can
It just does opposite. Section spring.
How did we get here?
We walk.
You rode pigs across the land.
We have to help them, so you know.
Yeah, so you're going pretty quick. And that's what I was telling you. You could ride around the bubble very quickly.
Oh, did we?
No. But you could have.
Like over 600 miles.
We were staring right at this.
You could go 100 miles a day. You guys
He
know
decided
It would have
touch
like
it.
taken like 6 days to just go
You
around.
calculate that adult, it would grow in those 6 days as well?
No. Because we don't know because it's not a constant rate. Hey, we just saw the bubble grow 1 lander.
Oh, when it absorbs animals.
Flip the bubble.
So,
Finger the bubble.
it's really, really big though. So 1 lander, not that much.
Pretty tiny.
Yeah.
He's
Can Lander
tiny.
I'll
get
get it
out?
out.
Can you get out by running backwards?
Do we see a Lander on the other side going,
No, he
yeah?
just disappeared in the
I'm
smoke.
not gonna
The
touch
smoke.
anything until
You're not
someone
gonna
else
Is it doing
shows
a
up.
similar thing whether it like expands to touch another object, or does it just kind of?
Hey, wait a minute. I've seen this bubble before.
Like the burned up grass on the ground right next to the bubble?
Yeah.
No, because it was all burned up grass.
Didn't we throw fish or something in this thing?
What if I
Wait a minute.
Was that written in the scrolls of Nail's Plate?
We threw something in this, yeah, like dead fish.
Can I have Cleon go in there?
That's
Ask
what I
him
thought.
to dismiss himself once he's in there.
All right. As soon as Cleon's nose hits the edge, he disappears.
He's gonna take some notes.
Yeah.
Animal.
And Cleon appears next to Lander. And the whole thing does that, surrounds him, bubble. Now it's a little bit bigger,
Where's the Cleo?
but not that much. And Cleon is there in there, and you still have your telepathic link to Cleon, so you can chit chat with Cleon. And he's inside with Lander. Lander and Cleon. I don't know. Where'd you put him?
I guess he's outside still.
You don't have your pig with you?
Yes, no.
Would you like me to send
He didn't say my pig touches the bubble. He said I touch the bubble.
I fingered the bubbles.
So,
True, maybe you were on him and then.
it just yeah, and all around Cleon now is smoke. This illusionary smoke. 60 feet in front, 60 feet behind, 60 feet left, 60 feet right. The ground below your feet looks like that same dead, burnt grass, burnt forest, actually. Right? But there's been a forest fire here that's basically destroyed everything. It's ashes. And there might be like here and there. It looks exactly the same on the inside, on the ground, as it did on the outside.
Back up city.
So the thing is, when Cleon turns around behind him, he just sees 60
No, he
feet
goes
ahead.
backwards.
But I want him to go that way.
Right. And he just starts galloping off towards the thing.
Cleo!
And he just keeps walking and walking and walking. So Cleon runs about 600 feet,
Okay,
and he's still just running through the thing.
Keep going.
All
so
right.
you're in nothingness.
You can't see Cleon anymore, by the way.
The only source.
Here's a weird thing, though. When Cleon runs 600 feet and turns around, Lander's directly behind him, standing still.
You should watch Cleon. As
He's
about 60 feet away. He's 60 feet away. So right on the edge of his vision, standing still as he runs and runs and runs.
This is crazy. It's like a black hole. It's exactly like a black hole.
Dig down.
Like every black hole ever, man.
Well, yeah, if
Especially that part where you
we got 2 party members in it, the only way to get out is if we all go in and you cast teleportation first of all to get out.
Nah.
That's when you see it, right?
That might work.
Okay, what if Cleon runs the other way?
Cleon runs in towards the thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Now Lander disappears. After 60 feet past Lander disappears.
Okay, as soon as Lander disappears, he's going to turn back around.
Okay. And he runs back towards the edge of the bubble.
Yeah.
And he runs into Lander again.
Run back into Lander.
But don't see the bubble.
Okay.
You're not moving, right? You're just standing perfect still?
I'm confused.
I just assume you're not moving around during this.
Put an X on the
Because you want to
It's
be
like an
stationary.
inside-out black hole.
Because you want to be, you're just standing still as a
I
point
don't know
of
why
reference.
Cleon's doing these things.
He's experimenting.
Because,
Yeah, very scientific thing.
He's archaeologist.
He's jotting notes the entire time.
Someday people will read the scrolls of Cleon
Someone will steal
as
them out of the tower.
transcribed by Ineus. Someone will steal him from his throne.
Make sure you tell the Griffin we stole their shit. Or, if he's
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he's aware. Not the necessary part of this.
He got mad when they stole his ring.
It's not the first time he's been stolen from.
No, they broke his finger off. You guys just stand outside the bubble.
Finger the bubble.
Well,
Just
but you
figure
know
out
what's
if I can
going
break
on
this
there,
bubble.
'cause Cleon's still in Ineus.
It's all ashy in there.
Still in Ineus.
And you can't run backwards. Well, forwards might be somewhere.
You could continue going towards the chaos more
Yes.
and see what happens.
But I don't know what that. I guess Cleon's not like at risk of dying or anything.
Hey, Cleon, if you're talking to people, can you get them to come in? They can't leave.
The other option, which could kill us all, is we all go in and we use the plane shift or something to get out.
you guys can
But I
fly.
don't know if that's going to
How
work.
high up can they fly? Can they fly to the top of the
I
bubble?
mean, like, I think we have to go
I thought you said it was
in the
100
first
miles.
place. I don't think
We're not 500 miles.
How long will it take
So
you to
maybe
fly?
we go in and we go
Wings
towards
higher.
we go in and we go towards the chaos.
Wings and arms. Technically, you're like an insect.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Human
Yeah.
bird.
I will cut you.
How long would it take you for your
Oh, now you're not.
companion, your bubo, to fly?
I don't know. 'Cause I wouldn't
Go
know.
towards the chaos and see what happens.
After a mile? That's
Some
not a mile.
distance.
Cleon cuts you.
You
Cleon's
guys
got to
going at it inside the bubble?
go more towards the middle.
I'm just freaking out right
You got to
Yeah,
do an
moving.
experiment.
We
now.
gotta
Yeah.
Okay.
Landon's about to start running soon.
You got to do an experiment to see what's in the middle.
We gotta stay until we decide to go in or we leave and we never see it again.
How is
I mean, I think Cleon can go
How
towards
is
the
Lander?
center as long as
Landon's mental
he
state's
can.
going down.
No.
It's going down.
How is Lander and Cleon? How are they communicating?
Through Noah, through nods and beacon.
Yeah.
They're just looking at each other. The Lander's mostly confused.
Lander
But that's
thinks
normal.
he's not, that
That's
Cleon's
normal.
nodding his head and shaking his head. But
He's really just.
What, Landon doing promotions?
But Leon is really impressed that the smoke doesn't smell.
Landon's out.
Lander's not all that sniffy.
I'm like, I sniff a lot. But not smoke.
Lander still smells unfortunate.
All right, one of you guys has to go towards the chaos.
Cleon will go for
We
it.
got to figure out what is there.
We do have to figure out what's in
If you're not going
in the bubble. We gotta jump in the bubble.
Alright, so we're all going
Wait.
together.
How far can Cleon go? And I'm still telepathing.
Not yet. I might.
Forever?
But I want them to go towards the center to see what it's
Yeah, because still that, I mean, technically Cleon's on another plane of existence right now, so.
So that's far.
It's pretty far.
So technically, if Cleon goes towards the other area, he's scouting. They're fucking all up. Don't do it, Cleon!
Because scouts never return.
Scouts never return.
But if we go in and we go there, we're scouting.
No, we're not.
We're exploring as a group.
That's exactly what they
Exploring is a
Shut your
group
mouth.
activity.
Right, do any of you guys want to commit to getting in the bubble, or?
Well, maybe I should just take
Well, you just
Lander's
use the
pig and
turtle.
just jump in the bubble so that Lander has his pig.
So you're saying you want to jump
You
in?
could just shove the pig into the bubble.
That is only solve an option. Other than he'll have his pig, and he still not really.
So if we all go in, then we all have to go towards the center.
You talk to your pig, it's all
Oh, yeah, that's true. Are you talking to your pig?
It's more fun than not talk.
right.
Than actually talk.
What's the pig gonna do?
It ignores. Yeah.
Kisses run.
Because he's
No,
trying to take his
Yeah,
pig.
no, yeah. You want to jump in the bubble
Might as
so
well
that next
just-
week we can all start in the bubble?
I might as well.
Except you.
I'll jump in the bubble. I'll take
Yeah.
Hamhock and jump in the bubble.
Well,
I'm gonna
everybody-
interact
Yeah,
with
mine
an
goes
object.
on the inside.
Take the reins of Hamhock
You can
and
get
jump in the
top
bubble.
potential.
Then I can talk.
Because if we all die,
And
we
if
all
I
die
talk to
together.
your pig,
It's too late. I already took him in the bubble.
then you know. Yeah.
I will.
Hammock, Petunia, and Grow Dragon jumped in the bubble.
And I jump in and he jumps in.
All right.
We're all in the
So you're
bubble.
not gonna
I'm
jump in
done.
the bubble.
And someone
Except
Inside the
pulls,
bubble.
Ineos
From the
decides
outside.
not to.
someone pulls
I'm
Sahara
not
into the
scouting what's
bubble.
in there.
Sahara is jumping in.
Well,
the
this makes sense because you won't be here next week.
Right.
Right.
So
So where's it go?
you'll come in 2 weeks into the bubble.
You'll come to me.
So we're all in.
We have so much work done this session.
Stop the recording. We are finished with the session.
We all gain 100.
We have made it all the way from the North Pole